Again, nice to know you. Let's do it again. We're back for some rugby league action on a big time Sunday afternoon of footy. I tell you what, today is a couple of big games in regards to that top eight, the edge of the top eight, and we're going to have to absolutely slap through it because there is a lot to talk about with this game, followed by the Dolphins versus the Cowboys. Obviously, nice to see that the Gold Coast Titans women's team are absolutely flying right now. 48 points to 12. Slap that one down your esophagus, Para. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. What a win there for the Titans women. But obviously, Titans versus Manly today. Manly, look, they are desperate to win. They are in ninth position right now and desperate to win to get back into the top eight. Because with a win here, they would actually go back into the top eight. However, they'd go above two teams for the time being, but only one of those two teams will stay above them by the end of the round, and one of those two teams will stay below them because the Cowboys do take on the Dolphins right after this. So, massive, massive game here for Manly. They must win here today. Whilst the Titans, well, thankfully for the Warriors, they were able to hold out the Dragons yesterday and did keep them 2 wins below. If the Titans can win today, it's pretty much guaranteed that the wooden spoon goes to St. George and the Titans will be avoiding that spoon. So it's very important for them. It's not like a desperation thing. As I always say, if you come last, you deserve it. You know, if my team does end up coming last, it's because they were the worst team across 27 rounds. Or if a team comes first, they were the best team across 27 rounds. It's not an individual thing. It is a 27-week-long process. So even if we got that, and the Titans play the Dragons next week, even if we got that, I'd be completely understanding of it. But at the end of the day, they are very grateful that the Warriors were able to get that job done yesterday and keep them that 2 wins below them. But let's get into the two-team lineups here for today. By the way, for all the English fans, congratulations on coming third. Might be the craziest game and weirdest game I've ever seen in my life. Might be the craziest game I think I've ever seen in my life, that third place playoff between England and France. By the way, the Titans might actually make it 56-0 here in the women's game. They may actually make it. They're still passing this ball around. No, they're not. It's going to say 50-12. Gee whiz, not 56-0, 56-12. But no, the final score will be 50-12 over there. A massive, massive result there for the Titans women. But all right, let's get into the Titans Manly game. Thumbs up, subscribe. Titans 16th, Manly 9th. This is at Seabus Super Stadium at the Gold Coast. The ins for the Titans, Lachlan Ilias and Michael Mollo. The outs being Jalen de Groot and Curtis Morin. Morin, massive out there for the Titans. He has been so huge for the Gold Coast this year. Fullback is Special K. Keanu Kenny, with the wingers being Dean Jeremiah and Philip Sami. Centers of Jojo Fafita and AJ Brimson. The 5'8" is Jaden Campbell and the halfback is Zane Harrison. Front row forwards are Moiki Fotuaika, who is the captain, and Tino... Hold on a second. Moiki Fotuaika, who is the captain, and Tino Fasul Malawi. Number 9, Oliver Pascoe, with the back row being Adamaho and Bo Firma. 13 is Chris Randall. Interchange with Josh Paxton, Khalees Haas, Cooper Bye, Sam Verrills, Lachlan Elias, and Michael Mollo, with Josh Hannay as the coach. Are they co-captains, or are they just straight up... Is Mo just straight up the captain now? Can someone in the chat let me know this? Because I've just looked at this team lineup and it's got Mo as the captain rather than Tino, where Tino would typically hold it. But I'm kind of getting, because they, like, recently they've been, I guess, co-captains, but Mo is the captain here today. Mo is the captain here today. Gee whiz. All right. Well, fair enough. I like it. We'll see what Moe can provide there. This is what NRL.com has. So it'll be interesting. Let me know in the chat what your if that's true or not in regards to it's not co-captains, it's just a captain here today. But I also wouldn't be surprised if it is still co-captains, that just NRL.com doesn't have it. But look, this Titans team lineup, obviously Curtis Morin being out is just dramatic. That is huge. You know, he is such an important figure to this Titans lineup. He has been such a good energy this year. He has been really putting in the shifts and signing from the Canterbury Bulldogs. And we're going to be missing him greatly for sure in that forward pack. We do have Adamaho and Tino and Mo and Oliver Pascoe and Bowie Firma and Chris Randall, which is solid, but you know, Bowie needs to step up, mate. Bowie really, really needs to step up here in regards to his form, and Chrissy Randall, he also needs to step up himself as well, really. So I need to see a lot more out of this four pack. And Adamaho, we all know that he can be one of the most damaging back rowers in the game when he's on, but unfortunately there can be a little bit of defensive liability, and also in regards to dropping the ball. So I really am concerned about our back rowers today, but I also know what they can provide if they are on. I should also mention this. If you are new to this channel, or you are not new to this channel, just remember this is a Titans stream. I am a Titans fan, so we cover every single game. This stream is going to be very different to how the other streams are operated, because obviously I am passionate for my team. I love my team. There will probably be some swearing at times. We will get crazy. That's what it is. If it's not for you, then this stream isn't for you. We'll see you on the Dolphins versus the Cowboys game, where it will be completely different. When the Titans are playing, I will passionately support my team, right? Even if we aren't playing for really anything overall. That's just not the point of being a rugby league fan or a sporting fan. So, yes, just understand. Don't take anything to heart here. Just get passionate, get loud, get excited and have a bit of fun, because that's what today is all about. Because we all know that the Titans will typically disappoint me, but we are here regardless every week, supporting this team to please do something and make us happy, man. But yeah, look, the forwards, I need to see a lot more from them. And they got up against a Manly team that, look, their forwards on paper aren't exactly as spectacular. Like, Homoli Olakuatu is great. Laofi's okay. Paseka's okay. Jake Boy's okay. We'll get into them in a second. But I just need to see this Titans full pack really stand up to really help out this back line for the Titans. That is a good back line. Keanu Kenny, New Zealand international. Dean Mike comes across from the Storm. Jojo Fafita, Origin. AJ Brimson has been in Origin. Philip Sami has been in Origin. Jaden Campbell, fantastic. And Zane Harrison, a nice little rookie there. This backline does have the ability to do something. But look, obviously attacking-wise, the Titans have been really down this year. But the reason I say they have the ability to do something is because we know what they can produce going forward. It is a young spine. They're going to change Philip Sami next year. He obviously goes to the Dragons. But overall, this is a young team, a young backline. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a young forward pack, though. Mikey Fodawaker isn't exactly young. Tino is not exactly young anymore. Oliver Pascoe is not young, but he is a rookie in the competition. Adam Aho is young. Bo Furman, not so much. And Chris Randall, not so much. So, like, the forwards are more so on the experienced end, whilst the backline is more on the youthy end there. And maybe not even like maybe not actually. It's more so Keanu Kenny and Zane Harrison. Either way, though, it is a young team for the most part. So you're going to see the inconsistency. It is still Josh Haney's first year. We have seen positives from this team, and when you look at the defense, through 16 games, they've given up 409 points. That's better off than the draft. Let's look at who it's worse off, so we can see the actual positioning. It's worse off than the Panthers, the Warriors, the Roosters, the Sharks. Realistically, it is the Knights too. Like, they're 13 points better off than them defensively, but that's with 2 extra games. So I'm putting them behind the Knights. The Rabbitohs. You've also got the Dolphins, the Cowboys, Manly, and the Bulldogs. So they've gone down to 11th on defense now, which they were at some points throughout the season, around that 8, around that 7, around that 9 area. That was where the Titans have kind of been situated for the most part. I am happy with the improvements on the defense. I've seen a lot of benefits and positive potential in regards to what this Titans can do defensively, comparably to what we've seen for the last 15 years, where they have been atrocious, and there's no getting around that. They have been absolutely defensively atrocious for 15 plus years. And 2010 was good, wasn't amazing. Actually, wasn't even our best defensive year when we made the preliminary final. So it's been a long time between drinks where this team has had a good defense. And it's like 11th place isn't a good defense, but it is better than what we've seen. And we're not expecting greatness this year in Josh Haney's first year, as he's trying to weasel out the previous era of the club, which has been not great, to put it lightly, right? So I'm happy with the defense, despite being in 11th. I do think that there are some good signs going forward. Attacking-wise, though, 297 points. Well, it's crazy. You won 32-0 yesterday, Bulldogs. You are still behind the Titans on the old attack, which is crazy to think about. The Titans are in 3rd worst for attack. Dogs are in 2nd worst for attack, and the Dragons are in the worst for attack with 256. Titans, obviously, and that's also with an extra game played than both the Bulldogs and Titans, mind you, for the Dragons. So they're 50-odd points behind both those teams. with an extra game played. That's crazy to think about. But Titans 297, it's just about developing this young team in regards to going into next year. Right, I don't actually really give a shit about our ladder positioning this year. I'll be honest with you, Titans fans, I could not give a shit where we finish between, hopefully 16th and 11th or 12th, and I think that's probably too high. I don't really care. I just care about seeing us continue to compete in games, which we've done against the Melbourne Storm last week in a controversial loss, where we lost by 4 points there, 22-18, the last seconds of the game. The Bulldogs game, obviously, we didn't really compete in because we were just awful that game. We went and beat the Panthers 19-18. We were in the Tigers game, and we threw that one away ourselves, as per usual. We only lost by 8, but we were leading with like 5 minutes to go until we decided to bat the ball back into our own in-goal area. The Broncos game, we won 28-23. Obviously, we competed well with Manly. We only lost by a conversion down there at Brookvale on the 23rd of May when we lost 12-10. So we competed in that game. Knights, Titans, we just threw that game away ourselves. We were the better team for the first half, and we just didn't compete at all in the second half. We just completely threw it away as per usual with this team. So I look back and I really just hate the way that game played out because it could have been so much better for the club. They competed against the Roosters. They competed against the Raiders. They competed against the Wars. They slapped the Eels. They did compete against the Broncos in that round 5 matchup, which was, okay, they still lost by 13 plus 14 points. But they did actually compete in that game still, for the most part. I think they were down 8-6 or 10-8 or something at halftime. The game against the Dragons, obviously they won. Don't even start with that Cowboys game. We're up 14-0 with 25 minutes to go against the Dolphins and lost that one. And then obviously didn't even compete against the Sharks. But the point is that if you look across all those matchups, for the most part, you can see the Titans competing a lot better than they have in previous years. And that's all I give a shit about. That's all I care about. Because the ladder positioning, we're not going to be winning the comp this year. We're not going to be making the finals. So who actually really cares where we go? It's more about just seeing what we can do going into next year and developing this young club that is trying to get out of an absolutely disastrous 15-year period. And I don't care about 2016 and I don't care about 2021. It's great to make the finals, but it was also still losing seasons. And 2021 was the most heartbreaking way to get knocked out of the finals nearly of all time. So there's not a lot I care about in terms of actual ladder positioning. It's just about this team working together and putting in a good shift to finish off the season well and get some good positivity going for next year. Because if you look at the schedule here for the Titans, they've got a lot of home games to finish off. So make the home fans proud here. They've got Manly at home, Dragons away, Warriors at home, Cowboys at home, Knights away, Sharks at home, Rabbitohs at home, and Dolphins at home. So out of their remaining 8 games here, the Titans, they have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of their remaining 8 games will be at home, which is a lot. So that should give you some good emphasis in regards to the Titans should be able to come home strong in regards to the most difficult teams at this time of the season, right, are actually teams that have nothing to play for. And the reason being is because there is pressure on a team like Manly, which they still should definitely win this game. There's pressure on the Cowboys, there's pressure on the Dolphins, there's pressure on the Knights, there's pressure on the Rabbitohs, there's pressure on all of these other teams. There really is no pressure at all on the Titans. Look at the Dragons yesterday. There's no pressure on them, and they nearly came through over the Warriors, and you could argue there was some really controversial calls in that game. The Dragons had no pressure. The Titans have no pressure here. If they lose this, it's like, whatever. We expect this. We're understanding of this. We know it. But the Titans have to use it as a sense of, we're just going to go out there and play the footy that we want to play. If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. It doesn't really impact our chances this year because we don't have a chance. And that's why when you watch enough of this sport, or watch enough sport in general, this happens in the Premier League as well, and all different sports, maybe not NFL. NFL teams are deliberately trying to lose at the end of the season. But at the end of the season is way more difficult to play a team in 17th, 16th, 15th, and 14th in that last 10 or so rounds, or 8 or so rounds from here, round 20 onwards, compared to playing a bottom 4 team from rounds 1 to 19. It's way more difficult because, again, no pressure, and you can just play a bit more free-flowing footy, which is what the Eels did last year, but it doesn't translate into the next year. And that's why you've got to still be pretty understanding that even if you do win a bunch of games at the back end of the season when you have nothing to play for, it doesn't mean you're actually an amazing team. It just means that when the pressure is off, you you were able to, sneak a few wins against teams who can't handle that pressure. So that's what I'm looking at here for today for the Titans. Hopefully they can at least compete. They competed well against Manly in the last game, and Manly haven't been great recently. So hopefully we can really put the dagger, not even dagger, but it's not going to be twisting the dagger, but it will be a dagger into Manly. And I can promise you right now, the Knights, Rabbitohs, Dolphins, Cowboys, Storm, Raiders, Bulldogs, Broncos, I'll add you for the fun of it. But like Broncos and Tigers, I'll add you for the fun of it. All these teams are desperate for Manly to lose because they're the most difficult team right now in terms of they've got the best points differential out of any of those teams by a long way. Knights plus 37, Rabbitohs plus 76, Dolphins plus 64, Cowboys minus 16, Storm minus 10, Raiders minus 81, Bulldogs minus 102, Broncos minus 124, Tigers minus 130. Well, Manly have plus 130 damn well too. So that is a significant amount. So that means that if you tie with Manly for points, if they can get to the 32 points and get the 4 more wins, then that is a nightmare for any team there because their points differential is not even close. All those teams right now should be really desperate for a Titans win because no matter what, someone will win Dolphins Cowboys. So who cares about that? Someone's going to win it. You'd probably prefer the Cowboys because you get a minus 16 right now, right? And the Dolphins, chance they jump out of the 80 today. But the Cowboys with a minus 16, you'd rather them win because their points differential's not good enough and you can overtake them. But Manly with that plus 132, it's like you're not losing that. You're not losing that good of a points differential with 8 rounds to go here unless you just have a nightmare back end of the season. So if you are a fan of any of those teams here today, I promise you should be getting around the Titans. And that's not bias speaking. That's just telling you that's your chance to make the top 8 is if Manly can falter from here and don't get onto the 32 points because if they get to 32, they will make it because their points differential is too good. So anyway, that's the Titans here today. Let's look over at Manly's side. Aaron Shutmeister is in. Jackson Sherab as well. Ben Trbojevic is out and so is Corey Waddle. The fullback is Tom Trbojevic, who's the captain, with the wingers being Jason Saab and Lee Harper-Wade. Centers of Todd Takwala and Ruben Garrick. The 5'8" is Joey Walsh with the halfback being Jamal Fogarty. Front row forwards are Taniela Paseka and Simeone Leafi, and the number 9 is Jake Simpkin. The back row is Hamoli Olakawatu and Ethan Bullimore, with the 13 being Jake Trbojevic, and then the interchange is Josh Felitti, Nathan Brown, Kobe Hetherington, Jackson Sherab, Nicholas Lanaz, and Aaron Shutmeister, with the coach being the man himself, the legend, the GOAT status, absolute Titans legend, Kieran Foran, mate. It's the only club he's a legend for, mate. Forget Manly, forget Para, forget Bulldogs. Oh my gosh, Kieran Foran, he'll go down in the history books as a Titans legend. How about that? Manly fans would hate me saying that, eh? But I just don't even care. Kieran Foran, Titans legend, mate. It's the only club. We'll recognise him for long term. But look, this Manly team, they've got a great back line. Jamal Fogarty hasn't been great recently. But overall, this Manly team should be winning here today. Like, you look at their results recently, they choked it up against the Cowboys to lose 19-18 last week. That was disappointing. They lost to the Parramatta Damwell Eels 23-14. That was awful. They did beat the Storm 30-4 at home, but they also lost the Bulldogs 13-12. In their last month of footy, they've won 1 game, and that was against the Storm. Aside of that, though, the Bulldogs' loss was not good. The Eels' loss was not good. And the Cowboys' loss was also just simply not good, but you could make an understanding point for that considering they're in the top 8. The Storm game was actually a really good performance from Manly, and it shows what Manly can do. But that Fosball effect that we'd seen for quite some time, it just really hasn't been flowing into this back part of the season. Because I would say that ever since that Titans game in round 12, they have gone a bit of a miss. Because they won 12-10, but it was just based on a conversion miss from the Titans. They lost 28-22 to the Sharks. Yeah, sure, they won 2014 over the Rabbitohs, and then they went on to this 4-game streak. So out of their last 6 games, they've only won 2 of them. Out of their last 7 games, they've won 3 of them, so they've still got a losing record there. Now, they need to get to 32 points and 13 wins to make the top 8. They're on 9 right now. So they've got Titans, Sharks, bye, Storm, Dolphins, Knights, Dragons, and Warriors. So you've got to win 4 games out of your remaining 7 matches because you've got a bye, which is not a benefit to you right now. So out of those games, you have to beat the Titans here. You just have to, because the Sharks are going to be so hard next week. They're going to be so hard. And then you've got a bye. You've got the Storm in Perth, which is a game you should be winning. I don't know if Munster and Hughes are back then, but the Storm they look done. They really do. They look done. But it's still not an easy matchup because it's still a rivalry game. I'm surprised they took it to Perth, though, rather than keeping it at Amy Park. The Dolphins are not going to be easy. The Knights are not going to be easy. Dragons you should be winning. And Warriors aren't going to be easy. So the 4 wins. You need to find 4 wins out of that. So let's go and entertain it by putting the Titans. And let's go and entertain it by giving you the Storm. And let's go and entertain it by giving you the Dragons. Okay, so you need one more win, at a very minimum, from the Warriors, Knights, Dolphins, and Sharks. It's tough. It's tough, but you should do it. But on the form that you're showing right now, there's no guarantees there. However, you still should be doing it. There's 3 layup wins for you, realistically. They should be considered as layup wins for you. If you are the team that you've promised to be, they should be at least 3 layup wins, and you're going to find a win somewhere else. And if you're going to make the top 8, surely you win 2 out of those 4 of those other games because they're not exactly impossible. The Knights are definitely a beatable team. The Sharks are a beatable team, even though their form has been great. And the Dolphins are a beatable team, even though they are in the top 8, but they might be out of the top 8 today. So Manly, look, you need to win this game because if you don't win this game, that means you still need to win 4 games out of your remaining 6. And that's where it gets really, really tough. So, look, overall, head-wise, I'd say Manly should be winning this game here today. Heart-wise, of course, I'm going to tip my boys here, and I'm going to say the Titans do win. But the main thing for me isn't actually about us winning. It's just about showing us what we can provide and getting this young spine some more experience and, playing up against ex-players and an ex-player who's a coach and just try to be that detractor at the back end of the season. Teams like the Dragons, the Titans, the Eels, now the Tigers, even the Broncos, you can be a detractor to everybody else's season. So you can be the ones to say, we killed them off. For example, the Bulldogs, they're still technically fighting for the 8, but they're not going to make it. But they're technically fighting for it, right? They can pretty much say, no, they can't say they killed the Tigers season off because there is still a chance. Because you need to get to 13, and the Tigers have got 6 more games left, so they need to win 6 out of their remaining 6. So they can't actually say it just yet. The Broncos have got 7. Nobody can say it yet. But the next Broncos loss, whoever wins that, killed the Broncos season off officially. The next Tigers loss, the next Bulldogs loss, you killed those teams off respectfully, right? So, there's a lot to play for right now. But when you are a bottom 4 team, as we currently speak at this point of the season, it's more about just playing to hurt other people's feelings and hurt other teams' chances of getting to that top 8 or even into that top 4. It's unlikely, but that's ultimately, what you're looking to do. But look, head-wise, I'm taking Manly. Heart-wise, I'm taking Titans. And, I'll fire up behind my team here today, and hopefully we can make the home fans proud because they deserve it. Anyway, let's move into the ladder. Titans, they are in 16th position on 14 points with 4 wins and minus 112 on the points differential. If they lose this game, still 2 wins above the Dragons. You don't want to lose by a whole hefty lot. You'd only like to lose by anywhere less than 20 is what I would say, because then you go to minus the 132. The Dragons are still minus 247. The Titans play the Dragons next week. There could be a switch up in points differential there. Plus, also, if the Dragons win, there'd only be 1 win behind the Titans. And right now, you've got a 3-game gap on the fact that you're 2 wins above them, but the points differential is 130 odd above them. So that's why you want to keep that points differential down. And you just need to essentially win 1 more game for the rest of the season. Even if the Dragons were able to get a win next week, it really wouldn't matter if the Titans were to get 1 more win for the rest of the season. So it's just about getting that 1 more. But if the Titans win against the Dragons next week, then it's definitely done, right? But for the time being, if they lose, they will stay in 16th position. If they win, they will also still stay in 16th position because the Eels, they're on 18. The Tigers, they're on 18. And the Broncos, they're on 18. They're on 6 wins. And there'd be, 2 wins behind those guys. They'd be pretty much, locking them in for a bottom 2. And pretty much locking them in for a 16th. But, again, it will come down to next week, I guess, if they do lose. Now, if they win, if they win this game, they will still be only 1 win away from Broncos and Eels, though, with a better points differential than both of those teams. And also, they'll be 2 wins away from the Tigers with a better points differential than them as well. So at least it'll be close there to trying to avoid the bottom 4. Not that it really is in the thought process right this second, but at least they've got a bunch of home games to hopefully go and do something here, the Titans. But for the time being, 16th win or lose, but a win is important to avoid that spoon. On the other side, this is where it gets real techie here. So Manly, they are in 9th position on 22 points with a plus 132. Nobody else is there. If they were to lose this game, well, there is no team that can jump them because the remaining game is the two teams above them. They will stay in ninth, but the Storm will still be only 1 win away from them. Same with the Raiders, 1 win away. Bulldogs would be 2 wins away from them. Broncos would still be 3 wins away from them. And the Tigers would be 2 wins away from them. Eels would still be 3 wins away from them as well. So with a loss here, you would keep it a big chance for those teams to catch you. Not even the other teams, but mainly more so teams like the Storm and the Raiders, because they're only 1 win behind. However, if they win this game, well, they would go equal with the Cowboys, the Dolphins, and the Rabbitohs. The plus 132 is better than the minus 16 of the Cowboys, the plus 64 of the Dolphins, and the plus 76 of the Rabbitohs. So if Manly win, they would go into 6th position. However, Dolphins and Cowboys play right after this. So Cowboys would drop into 9th for the time being. Dolphins would go into 8th for the time being. However, one of those two teams will win. It would be a nightmare for them if it was a draw. But if the Dolphins win, they'll go back above Manly and they'll go down to 7th position. If the Cowboys win, Manly will go down to 7th position. No matter what here, Manly will be in 7th position with a win by the end of the round, unless there is a draw, which is just a nightmare for Manly, because then that would also nullify their points differential against those two teams. A draw is the worst case scenario. It is absolutely the worst case scenario for Manly in that next game. But if they win, they would finish off the round in 7th, provided there's no draw, and that would mean that in the next game between the Dolphins and Cowboys, whoever loses that is out of the 8 and they're in the 9th position. Whoever wins that would go up into 6th position. So you'd either be in 9th or 6th, and there is a massive difference between those two spots there. But that's how close that top 8 battle is right now between those 4 or 5 teams there, because the Knights are still there as well. They're not completely guaranteed by any means. They've got 11 wins though, which does help them. They're still going to just get the 2 more wins for the season, but they've also, still got a bye to come, which isn't a benefit to them overall. So yeah, look, that's what today is. Today is a big day for Manly, Dolphins and Cowboys. It is a huge day in that context. Hopefully we get a really good day of rugby league here with 3 teams desperate to make that top 8. But hopefully as a Titans fan, we can just see us give it a crack and put in a good effort here. Because we've been putting in some good efforts recently. Haven't necessarily come up with the chocolates, but we've been putting in some good efforts recently, and hopefully we can put in a good effort here today. But all right, guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and come on, Titans. Come on, Titans. Let's get it done. Ibrahim says, is Tony Francis injured? Why isn't he starting? Yeah, he's got some good numbers in the Q Cup. I'm actually surprised that he hasn't been given an opportunity again. Like, obviously, he played for us a bit last year. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten another opportunity. But Josh Hannay obviously just sees Dan Jeremiah as the guy after, Faimani to get injured and hasn't been seen since. And we've got Jensen Tamapio, who obviously got injured and won't be back for the season. Like, it's, Tony Francis just seems like he's on the outer at the club. He's a lovely bloke. He's a great dude. But obviously it just hasn't been in the forefront of Josh Hannay's mind, even though he's got some pretty good stats in the kick up. JT says, what is a good bet for this game? Well, it's a hard one. I'm going to obviously tell you that I think the Titans can win this game, and I genuinely believe the Titans can win this game. It just comes down to, what their mentality is like as a team that cannot make the 8. They cannot make the 8. It is mathematically impossible for them to make the top 8 right now. So what does that do for the mentality of this club? Do they go back into the way of, well, doesn't matter, we've lost, and now, whatever kind of deal? Or do they play up and do they try to be that detractor to a team like Manly who are desperate for a win here today? I'm not too sure. I would assume this game could be high scoring, but with that being said, Manly, the Titans, last game was 12-10, and that was a low scoring game. It could also be a high scoring game. It's a very difficult one. I'd probably go on to a try scorer here. I would. I just think that the over and under is too difficult to predict. I think the win is actually too difficult to predict as well. I don't think Manly are a guarantee by any stretch of the imagination, especially when they've won 2 out of their last 6 games. So the Titans, I think they've probably won 2 out of their last 6 games too, to be fair. But look, at the end of the day, the Titans know how to compete. I expect a big game out of Counter Kenny here today. I'd probably look at maybe a Counter Kenny try scorer. I'd maybe go a Counter Kenny try scorer. And then in the back line for the Titans forwards, I'd probably look towards an Adamaho, who can either be really poor or really, really good. So I'm going to hope today's a really, really good day for Adamaho. So I've got Counter Kenny and Adamaho, but Counter Kenny should be special for mine. And then for the back line for Manly, I'll be looking at Tommy T. I would. He just destroys us usually. And then in regards to the forwards, I think I just have to go with an Olakau'atu. I have to go obvious. Tom Trbojevic and Olakau'atu, because they're two standouts there, and they definitely could run through this Titans team. So that's probably what I would look towards. I'd look towards like try scorers and whatnot in this one. Hello, Blaze. Titans women just put 50 on the Eels. Yeah, to Fitted Bomber. Take that one down to your esophagus. Woohoo! Titans women, mate. Slap them. Home in the NRL says, what a win from the NRLW Titans. The 5'8 had like 18 tackle breaks and couldn't get over. Trey Horn says, Levi was playing a sevens game out there. Sad that hip drop points took her out completely. Hey, Blaze, for an under total score bet, what you think? Well, I gave you an answer just then, Nuggets New Zealand. I gave you an answer just now, so that's my thoughts. Michael says, why is Cliffo on your thumbnail, Blaze? He got dropped. What? What are you talking about? Why is Cliffo on my thumbnail? Who's Cliffo here? On this thumbnail? Do I have a thumbnail with somebody who's not in this game? What are you talking about? When we're on, what are we talking about? I don't even know who you're talking about here. Who's Cliffo? Levi says, best of luck, Blaze. I hope at least both our teams turn up and make it competitive. I've had high hopes for Manly that have ruined me the last few weeks. Good luck, man. Well, good luck, Levi. But the game has started here. The Titans will start with the ball. And it's big. Is it Mo? No, it's Phil Sami. He brings his ball to the 15 on first tackle. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's refresh this live score so it is moving and grooving. Come on, Titans. Give it a crack here, you cats. Come on, you cats. You beautiful, beautiful cats. Give it a crack. And that's going to be third tackle now for the Titans at 22. Not a great deal of meters on this opening set. If you want your spine to get stronger, send them to the Waz. Like I could say something that's really brutal to you here, Troy, but I'm not going to do that, man. But with that being said, sure, I get the joke, but there's a real brutal response that I could give you if I was a knobhead. So fifth tackle, and the Titans are going to kick this ball down here to the 20, which is on the same path of kind of what you're going there, but I don't want to do it. Up the Gold Coast Titans, do you think we'll see a change in officiating after what Hannah said last week? Listen, I hope so, mate. Hope so, because it's good to see Josh Hannah backing us and giving us a good spokesman point from the media perspective. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, though, because, look, Manly, Adam G's the referee today. Manly are desperate for a win. The NRL want this top 8 to be a massive, massive battle. I'm not saying that Manly are going to get an unfair win. That's not what I'm suggesting. But I don't think that we're going to get 50-50 calls, in the sense that why would you give it to the Titans where they're not playing for anything, and you can have Manly competing up there in terms of, they're going to get an offload away to Joe Walsh. Joe Walsh is away here, and he'll be getting the offload away again, but then slapped by Adama Hall, take him down. Okay, good. Fifth tackle out the 15 for Manly. Good meters, though. I just don't think the 50-50 calls are going to go for a second last team compared to a team fighting for the top 8 and 9th position. That's going to be Jason Saab going up for it, knocks it back, and Manly, Tom Trbojevic will score. Well, I did call him for a try. And Tommy Trbojevic will score in the first 2 minutes of the game. What the literal fuck, Titans? 2 minutes into the game, and you're going to give that kind of try up. 2 minutes into the game, and you are going to give that kind of try up. Like, they just make a line break down that left-hand side. Ethan Bullimore with an easy offload to Joe Walsh. And then Manly just finding it so easy there. They just ran for like 60 metres, 70 metres on that set, and then just get the ball out. Saab with the easiest attempt in his life to knock this ball back. No even real attempt there from Philip Sami, who should be way better than that. And then they just score straight away. Like, that's just so poor from the Titans. That's just so poor. Colt Sanders says, g'day, Blaze. I hope our boys fight today and play smart footy at the Mighty Titans. Well, smart footy is looking like it's out of the question here right this very second, man. But yeah, look, hopefully, dude. Hopefully. But yeah, that was poor. Well, with that try, Manly a live ladder currently in the top 8. Ziggy says, I'm shitting bricks, made up the Titans, baby. Can't believe we've been stitched up with Blocker and Ennis. Yeah, luckily I don't really have to listen too much to them. But that is an ominous sign here for the Titans that was just really there asleep at the wheel. And this is why I said, what mentality will the Titans have today? Do they still want to make themselves and their community proud despite the fact they can't make the 8? Or is it all just systems are no? Not all systems are go. All systems are no. Well, that shows me a really, really disappointing sign to start off this game. But it is only 3 minutes in, so I'm not going to overreact to it as if like that's the rest of this game. But that's a very disappointing start there from the Titans, because that was just way too easy. Under 16's Burleigh Bears would have done that. 6-0 to Manly with 3.5 minutes in. Good luck today. Both teams need to win. Why do the Titans need to win? Oh, we'd like a win, but why do the Titans need a win? Grego says that was just way too easy. The pain is incoming again. Yeah, well, Grego, this is our weekly dose of disappointment, mate. But we do it because we love our team. We do it. But our weekly dose of disappointment is here and ready to rock and roll, mate. It's here and ready to rock and roll. Get around your Jess. So they'll kick this ball down here to the 5 of Leo Bawade. And he's going to get this off to Simeon Leafi, who'll be at the 15 on first tackle. 3.5 minutes in. I work early for this game. Yeah, it would be super early. What time is it for you guys over there? Maybe like 5 a.m.? 5 a.m. or so? Just past 5? I think you're like 5 hours behind me, no? Oh, no. Is it 6 a.m.? I can't remember. It's either 6 or 5 a.m. for you. So third tackle, Jamal Fogarty out to Tom Jabojevic. They go out to the right-hand side here, and good tackle from Jaden Campbell. Down at 35 and 4 tackle. Even if Manly win comfortably today, I still think Manly would have to beat Cronulla next week to get off scam. You'd go on to fraud alert. No, you'd go on to fraud alert. Like, to be fair, like, you might be right. You could probably keep them on scam, to be fair. You might be right. Because, like, a win against the Titans doesn't prove anything. It depends on how they win. So they'll go to the left-hand side to Keanu Kenny, and Keanu now will get taken down to the 25 on second tackle. He'll roll it back. It is Zane Harrison, and Harrison gives it off to Philip Sami, and Sami now will be at the 30 on third tackle. Hopefully Titans get them back. Oh, man, there's a long way to go. You know, there's still 75 minutes of this game. It's only one try. So, you know, you react immediately to the try itself. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's looking like one of those games, lads. It's looking like one of those games. Oliver Pascoe just knocked this ball on just cold. He's just knocked this ball on cold, man. This is just, come on. He's trying to catch the markers out there, and he's just dropped the ball cold. And there's no strip there, Oliver, either. Damn it, man. Like, I'm honestly preparing myself for the worst right now in terms of the Titans have already defended atrociously, and they've also just gone and knocked this ball on. It's been 5 minutes, lads. It's been 5 minutes. Grego said it's one of those games. It's one of those games. It's feeling like it right now, man. Ola Kawatu. Manly haven't had to even... Jason Saab is going to break down the right wing. Like, it's just pathetic from the Titans. Like, it really... This has just been a pathetic start here. And Philip Sami, both of these times, he has been caught out not even really attempting Jason Saab in the up high for the catch. And then this time, he's not on his wing, on a scrum at the 45. He's just been easily beaten out here. Philip Sami, well in here. Why is he not out here? Why is he coming back in for Tom Jabojevic? As soon as you give that space to Jason Saab, he's going to score an easy try. Philip Sami, this is 2 tries down your side now. This is 2 tries down your side. This is ridiculously easy. Titans, this is actually pathetic right now. There is no defense for what you are seeing here. Manly aren't having to do anything special. They are literally just passing the ball like normal to a player, and there's no defense there. Cam Bro says, bro, I was feeling so good after the NRLW win. Straight back to earth. Exactly right. Straight back to reality. Manly aren't doing anything here. They just have to pass the ball and they'll score because we're knocking the ball on. We're not even competing for a high ball. And then we don't even have a winger who is marking up on a winger. Could have drove a semi-truck through that hole on the sideline. Exactly right. You could have driven a whole damn well rocket ship through that hole on the sideline. It's just such a poor start here from the Gold Coast. Ziggy says, got to win a great NRLW win and then have to deal with watching this rubbish. Yep, this is what happens. So Jamal Fogarty to surely make it 12-0. And he will not. He'll actually miss the kick. He'll stay 10-0. He's 7 minutes into the game. Darius says, I know Manly can attack, but geez, that is Scythe. I don't know what Scythe means, but that's bad. That's bad. Jake says, we have to find enough talent for 2 more teams, by the way. Again, I think you've got to hold organisations more accountable for their decision-making. However, sure, I agree with you as well. It's not that you're wrong. It's just that let's hold the organisations accountable for them not finding the right players to develop teams as well. Just another human says, where is the effort? Look lethargic at the moment. Yep. That is, unfortunately, what it is looking like as we currently speak. Simeon Leafi is going to be at the 15 on first tackle. These cats need to rev up or something, mate. How do you come out this flat? It's mind-boggling. No, and at home too. You know, I've been here many times at a home game where this has just happened, and you're just like, you know, what's the point? Oh, they've lost the ball. Okay, turn it around, please. A drop ball from Manly. So Jojo Fafita is 30 metres out. Turn it around now, please. Please give it a crack here, Titans. Our first attacking opportunity of the game. 0 tackle, and it's going to be Dean Jeremiah. First tackle now 23 metres away here from the line. And I'll give it across now to Chrissy Randall. Randall off to Tina Fa'asul-Malawi. And Tina is going to be 20 metres away, second tackle. 20 metres out. It's going to be Oliver Pascoe. Gives it up to Chris Randall. Randall, now to Moe for the way cut. Jeez, he's been good recently, Moe. Moe has been probably our best player over the last month, maybe. He's been actually brilliant to watch. Oh, Zane Harrison. 6 again. Okay, good. It would have been a penalty if he knocked that ball on anyway. 6 again. First tackle here at the 15. First tackle at the 15. They go to the right-hand side. Chrissy Randall. And he's now going to be taken down at the 10. Second tackle. Come on, throw a spanner in the works here, Titans. Show that you give a shit. Show that you give a shit. Jaden Campbell. Hold the ball, Bo. Hold the ball, Bo. Hold the ball, Bo. Hold the ball. And he'll be taken down to the 10 on third tackle. Yeah, since getting the captain, honestly, just confidence Bo needed. Yeah, I agree. Adam Maho. Oh, he's so close. It'll be fourth tackle. He gets the offload away, actually. It's still third tackle. Big Moe. Moe at the back now to Chrissy Randall. Randall to Jaden Campbell. He's got Keanu Kenny here. Why didn't JC pass the ball to Keanu? He was right through the hole. Keanu would have been right through the hole. Good offload there from the Titans. And Big Moe's going to run this ball at the 10. Now on fourth tackle. Pass the ball there, JC. It's a great chance for Keanu to score. Chris Randall at the back. Zane Harrison. Quick play. Zane. There it goes. Right. Yes. Come on. Come on. First attempt, and Dan Jeremiah will score a try here for the Titans. It's 10 forward, a kick to come. Let's go. Let's go. 10 forward, a kick to come. Titans are in. Fire up, you cats. We'll take that. That was way too easy of a try for the Titans too down that right wing. I don't know what Manly's defense was themselves just then. Zane Harrison gets to Jojo Fafita, and then as soon as Jojo Fafita gets it, he just needs to pass it out to Jeremiah, and he will score. And Lee Hopewada has come well off his line there. So it's an easy try on that right wing, and now we see if JC can get the kick to bring it within 4. Is there a reason why Tina wasn't captain? Co-captain's here, but Mo is the captain because of the situation with Tino. Good try, but this is looking like a no defense type of game. Yeah, look, maybe. 10 minutes gone in the first half, 10 minutes to go. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for new around here. We'll take it because we've looked awful in that first 10, but yet we still found a way to score. So we will take that, and we're not the ones with the pressure. The ones with the pressure. Dolphins and Cowboys fans just jumped for joy at that try. About 7 or 8 teams did. Dan Jeremiah. Is it Jeremiah or Jeremiah? Chelsea, you probably know this more so as a Storm fan. Is it Jeremiah or Jeremiah? Funny Cat Vid says, our usual tactic is to build a big lead, then blow it. Since that hasn't been working, maybe the new tactic is to spot them a big lead and chase them down. Our usual tactic is to build a big lead, then blow it. Well, maybe under Justin Holbrook and Desi Hasler. Are you talking about Titans here? If you're talking about Titans, like, I wouldn't say Josh Hannay has been known as building a big lead. Like, yeah, I'm not too sure. Like, I wouldn't say under Josh Hannay that is the thought process. JC hits the post. So it says 10-4. Someone member 49 months. Appreciate for supporting the channel. Says, feeling this is going to be a hard watch for both. The thing is, man, like, sure, it'll be a hard watch for the Titans regardless. But we're not playing for anything. It'll definitely, if this is how it goes, this will be a very excruciating watch for you because you guys are the ones that are playing for a top 8 spot. So, like, I respect what you said, but I'm just saying, like, ultimately, we'll move past it within a couple of moments after the game finishes. Whilst for Manly fans, if they don't win this game, like, it'll be a nightmare. It would just be horrific to see. So, Mwaki Fotuaika is going to bring this ball now to the 10 on first tackle. Jeremiah. Okay, so it is Jeremiah. I'd be happy if this is a 10-try fest like this morning's World Cup game. Yeah, that was ridiculous this morning. Cole Sanadino. Johnny Passes, I've heard Jeremiah. Yeah. Oh, you've heard Jeremiah. Well, Camp Brody just said Jeremiah. Johnny Passes just said Jeremiah. I didn't score any tries this morning. So fourth tackle now for Oliver Pascoe at the 35 for the Titans. Keanu Kenny gets it across to Jaden Campbell. Oh, no. It's 40-20 attempts there, but it'll only go to the 30. That was a shank of a kick. Tom Teboyevich had to cover it anyway. J-Dawes says, commentary referring to different Titans players as that Titans player is pathetic. Got to chuck this game on mute. The commentary is insufferable. Are they really? Well, like, who are they getting confused with, though? Because these guys have been here throughout the entirety of the season. Like, who are they getting confused with? Unless they're saying Dan Jeremiah. Unless they're saying Dean, outside of that, Kiana, they'd know. Jojo, AJ, Phil, Jaden, Zane, Moaki, Oliver Pascoe, Tino, Adama, Bo, Chris. Who are they not? Unless they don't know Chris, but that'd be weird. He's been around for years. So second tackle at the 50. I'm not saying that to you, J Dawes. I'm just saying that in general. Like, who are they getting confused with? And now it'll be Tanya Lapaseka. It was Zane Harrison. They didn't know Zane Harrison's name as an official broadcast. No, it's incredible stuff. And they give it out the back to Jamal Fogarty up to Olakuatu. Will be 4 tackle now to 35 for Manly. 4 tackle at 35. Most players should be recognisable now, even the Harrison and Pascoes. Like, yeah, for fans, but for official broadcast, it's unacceptable regardless. 5th tackle now, 20 metres away from the line. They give it across. Oh, nearly an intercept there. Did we touch that, or is that just 5th tackle? No, we didn't touch it. We nearly got an intercept, though. Jamal Fogarty will kick this ball down. Oh, can we let it go? No. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Yes. Good work, Kiana. Good work, Kiana, to let that ball go for a 7-tackle set. Charlie Johnson says, what do the Titans do with Lachlan Ilias? Well, Lachlan Ilias is just depth, man. He honestly is just depth. Zane Harrison and JC are the guys, you know. There's no reason. Like, Ilias was purely signed for depth in the first place. First tackle now to 40. Oliver Pascoe is going to go to the right-hand side of Zane Harrison. Harrison off to Jojo for feeder, and Jojo now is going to be at the 50. Blocker Roach Masterclass. Start the game by saying Titans need to stop complaining about the ref if they want to win. Shut the fuck up, Blocker. And doesn't show respect to the names. Crazy work. Oh, Blocker is such a flog. Third tackle here at the 45. 10-4 here, Manly. This is a guy who never gives us any... 1 second. Zane Harrison taken down here at the 40. He's never given us any fair dues, Blocker. And they go to the left-hand side. I know he knows his channel too. Not a fan. And that's a compliment to me. Fed tackle, and they'll go to the left. Jaden Campbell at the 25. Jace... What's he doing, JC? First, he doesn't pass that ball to Keanu where he would have run through the line for a try, and this time he's going to just run the ball on 5th and get taken down to the 15. Oh, dude. Come on. Thomas says up the Titans, up the Gold Coast Titans. Do you think Ilias will go to the Super League after his contract? Probably. Yeah, he might kill it over there too. He may kill it over there. And I hope he does. You know, I want the best for him. It's just not going to be this isn't the place for him. You know, arguably the NRL isn't the place for him. You know, he's shown signs when he was at the Rabbits. He showed signs in the reserve grade at the Dragons, and he really hasn't shown any signs here, but he hasn't really played too much. But when he did play, he didn't really do anything. So I do think it's time for the Super League, and that could be huge for him. Tontau Koala out to the left-hand side. He'll get taken down here at the 32 on 4 tackle. And now Tom Trbojevic to the 25. He'll get this ball across to Jamal Fogarty. Fogarty now to Ruben Garrick. Ruben Garrick is going to bring this ball now to the 20 on 5th tackle. And they'll roll this ball back here to Simkin. Simkin off to Jamal Fogarty. And Jamal Fogarty is going to put that ball up in the air. Tom Trbojevic coming through. Easy grab by Saab. He throws that ball off of the ground. You love that? And by the way, you see how he threw the ball off of the ground and they called it they called it Titans ball? Yeah, that's what happens when your ball goes onto the ground. So first tackle now at the 10. At least Pete with his TikTok dances. Again, no shade to the guy. It just isn't working out here. It just isn't going to work out at the Titans. There's no shade to the bloke himself. It's just not the kind of player that that's penalty Titans. Come on, getting out of our own end. Beautiful. He's just not the kind of player that I think will take us into the future. You tried any Caz beers? Yeah, hey, guess what? Guess what, mate? I bought this just in case you were able to get a win. I have no idea what it is. I have no idea what it is, mate. But I can't even give you a pronunciation. So if we win, I might have a brewski on stream. We win. So first tackle now for the Titans. They're going to be at the 48 on the Manly side of the field. JC up to Moaki Fodawaker, and he'll get taken down to the 45 now. Second tackle. Oliver Pascoe to Jaden Campbell. Jaden Campbell gives it underneath to AJ Brimson, and Brimson's going to bring this ball to the 35 now, third tackle. Campbell, you had all the time in the world to put in a kick, and you decided to run it with nothing on. Yeah, not a fan of that one. Oliver Pascoe, third tackle, off to Moaki Fodawaker. Now to Chrissy Randall. Short ball. Tino right to the line. Tino right to the line. Tino, go Tino! Go Tino! Go Oliver Pascoe! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Tino right through the line, and Oliver Pascoe will score onto the post, and it's about to be a 10-10 ball game, baby. Come on. 4.7% this one is specifically, Brenton, but I did look at that to make sure it wasn't anything crazy. Tino right through the line, and great offload there for Oliver Pascoe coming right underneath, and it's a try time for the Titans. Come on. Let's get it. You reckon you're the first person in history to watch a Titans game in Kazakhstan? I don't know, actually. Nah, there'll be... People would have heard of rugby league or rugby here compared. It's not a big thing, but I'm sure that they would have glanced it. Rooster Man says, don't go off too soon, big fella. I'll do whatever the hell I want to damn well do, Rooster Man. I'll celebrate my team just like you'll celebrate your team. How about that one? I hate people like that. It's like, oh, you celebrated, but the game isn't over yet. No shit, Sherlock. Like, it's about to be 10-10 with like 62 minutes to go here of the game. If I want to celebrate my team scoring a try, then I'm going to celebrate my team scoring a try, because guess what? We're in second last minute, so I'll celebrate whatever the hell we're going to damn well get. People like that, it's just... It's such a shit comment, because it's like, oh, we're not allowed to celebrate our team scoring a try? No one thinks the game's over, mate. No one. No one said the game's over. There's 62 minutes to go here. It's just such a knob comment, bro. I hate people like that. MMA Danger says, put it in the fridge, mate. We've got a game in our hands here. Yeah, it's pretty cold anyway. I'm in the aircon. It's fine. It's fine, man. Charles had a run. He says, you crap me up, Blaze. You rock, go to the Titans. Get around here, Charles. Get around here, Charles. The 10-10 with 62 minutes to go here. Rooster fan back in Manly grew up. Well, no, it's just such a shit comment, because it's like, oh, wow, so he celebrated a try. That must mean that he thinks that they've already got the win. What? What on earth are you talking about? You'll know the game is over when Blaze starts glazing Kenny. Exactly right, Jake. You know, wait for the time. Keanu Kenny, what a beautiful man. He's just got the ball. He passed out to Mo. I mean, Roosterman, he's a Titans fan. Even though I want Manly to win because I tipped them, doesn't mean I get mad at someone for celebrating. It's just such a stupid comment. That's why we reply saying it's such a stupid comment. Second tackle now at the 20. Oliver Pascoe goes out to the right-hand side, and they give it off to Adama Holt. Greg says, maybe it's not one of those games. This team better not get my hopes up. Well, like, they're giving it a crack now. The first 5-10 minutes of this game, it looked like it was going to be an absolute shit show. But they've at least turned it around here, and Tino is having a good start to this game. Having a good start. Fourth tackle here at the 35. I reckon not many people in Kazakhstan can speak English. You'd be surprised. It depends where you are. So in Almaty, where I am, like, there is a few. They try. I'll say they try. But rural, I would assume, yeah, nah. But in, like, main city areas like this, like, they give it their best go, man. They're very respectful. But when you travel, the more you'll realise that when you go to countries that don't typically speak English, for the most part, they want to try and learn your language. They want to try and be respectful by knowing some English, which is different to Western countries like America, Australia, and England, where it's like, if you don't speak English, I don't care. You know, that's how it kind of is overseas, like from what I see. And that's not even that I think that Western countries don't care. It's just that they don't really need to care in comparison because of a few different aspects. But that's kind of the way it really is. Fifth tackle here at the 40. And they'll kick this up, except the French, they don't want to learn. Yeah, but there's a reason for that too. Keanu Kenny gets his ball at the 10. How good's he, Jake? He'll get the offload away to Jojo Feeder. What a beautiful offload, Jake. And Jojo now brings his ball out to the 22. Luca Trav says Titans could be more dangerous now if they let Kenny get more involved. Hopefully, man. Hopefully, Kenny hasn't actually had too much of a say in this game so far, but he's trying to get himself involved now. 20 minutes gone, the first half. 20 minutes to go of the first half. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Jasmine says, hell, I'd be happy if a team I was supporting scored a try regardless of where they're on the ladder. No, it's ridiculous. Good offload there from Keanu, the greatest player of all time, Jake. And that's a knock-on from the Titans there. That's not great. And it'll be Joe Walsh. They give it off to Tom Trebojevic. He's knocked the ball on. Is that advantage played? No advantage, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. 6 offloads to 3 Titans way, though. Happy with that. Happy with that. So, yeah, Jojo passed it to Adama. I think you would blame Jojo for that offload there. Adama was going to get... I think... Blocker just said we've got to pass away. No, shit, Sherlock. We've got 6 offloads in this game. Bloody hell, I forgot the Titan sound. Headphones off after the celebration. Come on, Titans. Yeah, as you guys know, when it's Titans playing, it's going to be loud, son. The Kazakhstanis, if they didn't watch any of the rugby league beforehand, they're going to hear me today, and they're going to be like, oh, dude, Louise, I'm a Titans fan now. Zane Harrison field goal to win the game, calling it 27-26. Oh, knock on Manly. Knock on Manly. Come on, you big bumping boys. Come on, Titans. Tom's gone off the field injured. God bless him. You don't like to see that. Tom Trbojevic has come off of the field injured here. That is a huge, huge talking point right now. Oh, no, he looks distressed. Oh, God bless him. You don't want to see that, man. On that knock-on, as he's twisting, he's like, no. Yeah, he puts his head straight into the ground as well. You can see the disappointment from him. God bless him. You never want to see that. Doesn't matter what team it is, whether they're playing you or whatnot. You always want to play the best in the field. And Tom Trbojevic is one of the best players in the game. But unfortunately, the injuries do hit him a lot. Second tackle is the Josh Fleety will come on for Tom Trbojevic. Zane Harrison back underneath here to Tino. Tino is having a massive game right now. Third tackle here at the 35. And it's going to be Oliver Pascoe. Goes out to the left to Zane Harrison. Harrison now JC. Quick passing. AJ Brimson. Phil Sami. Knock on. Fuck me. Bro, on third tackle. On third tackle. Margella says, commentating Kenny will be like Tigers fans booing Galvin, but instead it's this epic circle jerk. Wait, what? Commentating Kenny will be like Tigers fans booing Galvin, but instead it's an epic circle jerk. Well, all I know is that Kenny and epic circle jerk is, the right words to put it, mate. But I don't know. Are you saying that it's the equivalent of Tigers booing Galvin, but... I think I get what you're saying, but it's just a kind of weird way to put it. But I think I get what you're saying. They got to the right hand side. Jason Saab's away here. Look at the defense on this wing of Jason Saab, bro. It's actually pathetic. Phil Sami. Mate, Phil Sami, I'll be honest with you. I love you. You've been awesome for us at times, but he has been the direct result of all three Manly tries of today. Dragons fans, I've got to be honest with you. This is an issue. Now, you know what? Sorry. I'm actually going to take this away. I'm going to say it's not only on Phil Sami, it's also on AJ Brimson. AJ Brimson has run so far inwards there, and they've just, Brimo and Sami's side is disastrous right now. I'm actually going to take this away from blaming Sami. I apologise about Philip Sami for this third try. That third try is absolutely on AJ. And you know what? Because of that, I would like to go back to the previous two tries. No, the first try was definitely on Phil. The second try, I would like to see if it was AJ or if it was or if it was Phil, because that was dreadful. I actually don't even blame Phil Sami for that try. I blame AJ Brimson, who has come well in there to the third man inside. The third man inside. Dead set, you are giving one of the fastest players in the NRL free space down this right wing. Free space down the right wing. Dreadful, man. Dreadful. You're giving him free space down this right wing. Come on. Why? You're literally just giving him a free try every single time they get the ball down that right wing because you don't have anyone defending it because AJ's running it all the way in the middle of the field. Grego says, sick and tired of seeing AJ play every week now. For someone so experienced with us, he's been consistently woeful. There are some moments that he's had where he's been a little bit better, but gee whiz. Gee whiz. It was 1 from 4 last week, Jamal Fogarty, which is why they lost the game. Surely he gets this, though. It's not a difficult key. It's going to be amazing having Gutherson and Sami defending the Dragons. Gutherson won't make the team, I don't think. Because Scott Drinkwater will be the fullback. You're not probably going to put Gutherson into the centres unless they do put Gutherson in the centres. And they will... He's going to miss the kick again. Wow, Jamal's been shocking these last couple of weeks with the boot. Says 14-10 Manly. It says Manly hasn't been amazing. It's just poor defence reading from edges. From edge. One edge. Left edge. That's all. Manly's got all 3 of their tries down Philip Sami and AJ Brimson's side. Chopper says, don't diss the Titans. They got this. Oh, I'll definitely diss them and criticise them, but I love them and I want them to win and I want them to prove us wrong. But at the end of the day, they absolutely deserve the criticism for this left-hand side defence. 1,000,000%. That doesn't mean that I want them to win. That doesn't mean I'm not here supporting them and passionately getting around them. But at the end of the day, AJ Brimson and Philip Sami on that edge have given up 3 tries today. And the only tries Manly have scored are 3 tries. So all 3 of the tries the Titans have given up have been down that right wing and the left side defence of the Titans. So that's why the criticism is going to be there. They could go and win this game 50-14. It's not the point. The point is that the criticism for this first 25 minutes here on that wing defence, that centre defence, has been putrid and deserves the criticism regardless. Doesn't dictate the rest of the game. As he says, let's jam in and leave the fastest bloke in the league open on the wing. What could go wrong? That's a 4 pass. That's a 4 pass. Come on! Titans ball. Come on. Titans ball. 4 pass at the 50. They nearly broke away too. Did they change the kicker? No, this is Jamal Foldy's been their kicker all year. Oh, yeah, well, no, sorry. No, he hasn't been all year. He's been the last few weeks where Garrick originally was. I heard the reason Garrick isn't kicking is because he's leaving next year. If that's the most stupid, if true, that's the most stupid decision I've heard in a while. I agree. That is quite stupid. It's like you don't need somebody to get experience in terms of conversion kicking in a game, really, unless it's like the clutch moments. But yeah, that's ridiculous. Oh, they need to put Garrick back onto it. Phil Sami's now going to be at the 40, and now Manly give the ball up the very next head after a try. I'm going to pluck my eyes out. And this is what I'm saying, someone. Manly, with all due respect, haven't been even good here today. It's just that the Titans are giving them 3 tries on the left wing. Like, they're literally giving you 3 tries with AJ just walking into the middle of the field and Phil Sami having to follow him. Zane Harrison, he'll get taken down here at the 25. Good on him for running it. Olaguatu, though. 3rd tackle. Off to Mikey Fodawaker, and Mikey Fodawaker is going to be about 10 metres away here from the line. 4 tackle. 4 tackle. Oliver Pascoe, Jaden Campbell, Zane Harrison, Keanu Kenny, quick passing, Jojo Feeder, gives off to Dan Yaramia, and he'll be at the 8 on 5th tackle. And they quickly give it out to Zane Harrison. 5th tackle, need a good kick here, Zano. He puts that ball up, Phil Sami. Saab knocks it on, come on, pick it up, AJ, pick it up, AJ, pick it up, AJ. It's going to be 0 tackle, though, 5 metres away. Good stuff. Come on, Titans. 0 tackle for the Titans, 5 metres out. Who's the replacement for Sami next year? Moeni Hiroti from the Sharks. So Moeki Fodawaker is going to bring this ball here to the 9. Come on, Gold Coast. Oliver Pascoe out to Chris Randall. Tino, he's been massive today so far. He'll be at the 8, 2nd tackle. Come on, Titans. Oliver Pascoe out to Zane Harrison. Harrison, JC. JC sets back onto the inside. JC's still moving. JC's still moving. Gets the ball off to Keanu Kenny. Keanu Kenny then gets it across here to Chrissy Randall. And Randall's going to be at the 5. Go quickly to the right-hand side. Oh, Ethan Bullimore's got to be 6 again for that. He's got to be 6 again for that dude. I don't know how that's not a 6 again. He's all over him, slowing the play down. Oliver Pascoe, quick run! Come the fuck on, Oliver! Titans about to take the lead here. 14-14 with a kick to come. Oliver Pascoe, 2 tries. That is BEA. Beautiful, son. Beautiful. Pascoe's having a game. Started off slow with that knock on before, but that is a huge try. That is a huge try there by the big man. Massive. You beauty of a man, Oliver Pascoe. This is looking like a no defense game for sure. JC's got to pass these balls earlier, though, man. Like, he's running into the line, which is great, but he's got to pass these balls earlier. Oliver Pascoe has been brilliant today so far with 2 tries. Following up nicely for the first one, and then just goes for a quick dart there and beats out Leo Bawado. I love Adam Waters to kick off the Dolphins Cowboys. Don't even care about that game right now, man. But we'll talk about that game when that game's on, or a little bit later on when this game is finishing up. 11.5 minutes to go. Come on, Gold Coast. Come on, boys. Giving it a crack. Let's go. That first 10 minutes was a disaster to watch. Rooster man, am I allowed to celebrate that try, or is it against your wishes, mate? I just want to make sure with you, man, because obviously this channel is dedicated to Rooster man, and everything that we do here is all on behalf of you. Is it okay that I celebrate that try for the Titans just now, or no? Or should I just sit here and be a good little boy and be quiet and sip my coffee? Jess with the £2 donation. Get around your Jess. 10.5 Titans. Appreciate ya. Get around your Jess. Love to see that. Love to see that. JFK says, like the passion. Appreciate you, bro. We're live for every single game. We fire up behind the old Gold Coast. 11.5 minutes to go here. No, don't celebrate because it's against Manly. Thank you. No worries, someone. No worries. No worries, mate. But the thing is, though, someone, it's not for you, though. It's for Rooster Man. He's the hero. He's the big-time hero. So with you, I unfortunately can't listen to you. That's out in the full there from Manly. Come on, Gold Coast. Turn it around here, boys. Out in the full here. And the Titans will get the ball at the 50 with a penalty. Come on. Come on. Come on. Not allowed to celebrate until they win the comp. Well, Jake, we've already basically won the comp, mate. We've won the last 20 years in a row, so give me a break. Give me a break. My gosh. So anyway, Tino Fasamalawi is going to bring this ball to the 40, to the 38 on first tackle here. 10 minutes to go the first half, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for new round here. Dolphins, Cowboys right after this game. Massive game here. And both those teams are cheering on the Titans right now. So the Manly don't go above them for the time being. On a pass go to AJ Brimson. Brimson now at the 20. He's going to step back onto the inside. Good stuff, Brimo. Third tackle at the 15. Third tackle. Now Oliver Pascoe. He will go open side. Jaden Campbell. Cooper Byers on the field now. Zane Harrison. Keanu Kenny over the top here. Oh no, Keanu, no. Oh, they throw the ball back onto the inside. This is actually going to be still a ball. Oh, we're very lucky there. Fourth tackle for the Titans at the 25. Was that Jeremiah? He's having a good game here. That was really nice from Jeremiah to get that ball back inside. It was a bad pass from Keanu. But we take that. Cooper Byers now going to be the 14. Come on. Right-hand side, Adama Ho. It's fit tackle, lads. It's fit tackle, lads. Yeah, it's not on Adama. That's not Adama's fault. Why'd they pass the ball to Adama there on fit tackle? They didn't know what they were doing. They got jammed up in regards to what they were thinking. And just got the late ball to Adama Ho. I don't blame Adama for that. Who passed the ball to him on fit tackle? Knock on Nilly. Oh, jeez. Josh Foley nearly knocks it on. Second tackle at 20. Patricia's good luck. Mate, get around you, Patricia. Again, I'm not even necessarily looking for wins. I'm just looking to see improvement. And besides the first 10 minutes of this shit show, the last 21 minutes has probably been all Titans. Besides the first 10 minutes. Again, the only reason Manly have scored 3 tries today is because Phil Sami didn't want to jump for a ball. And then AJ and Phil wanted to jam in and allow one of the fastest players in the comp to have free space on the right wing. And hits the belly of the ball high up there. Keanu, good take. Get the 15. He'll bring this ball out now to the 30 on first tackle. Yeah, I took the Titans to win in the over 45. Love it. So second tackle now at the 35. And they go to the left-hand side. So, Chelsea, I'm going to tell you I timed you out because you know why you got timed out. You tried to troll the stream and you got timed out. I'll tell you that I did that. Usually you're getting timed out by moderators. I did that. Read the room. You're about this close to being hidden because this is multiple days now. This is not a children's channel. So, please read the room and understand that you're getting timed out because you're talking nonsense in the chat. And there's a reason why everybody here in the chat yesterday was telling you to calm it down when I was ignoring it. Fit tackle here at the 35. Please read the room, bro. Read the room. Zane Harrison's going to put that ball up. It's starting to actually annoy me. I'm getting this close to hide now. So that's going to go over the sideline there, out in the full from Zane Harrison, and it'll be Manly ball at the 40. I can't deal with people like you today. I can't. I'm watching my game, and you're annoying as hell right now. I don't usually say that to anyone here, but you straight up are annoying as hell. There's a reason why you got timed out, and you know why you got timed out because you can go back and have a look at your first comment. So 8 minutes to go here in the first half, and it's going to be Jamal Fogarty. No, Tolotau Kuala is going to get this ball at the 40. Yeah, very windy, Patricia. Very, very windy. And I'll be second tackle here at the 50. Actually, Brenton, just do it, bro. Just do it. I can't be bothered. So they'll go to the left-hand side, Nathan Brown, and they're going to be at the 40 on third tackle. 7:40 to go here. As people will know, Titans games aren't the ones that we... Titans games aren't the ones. They aren't the ones to be trying it here. They are not the ones to be trying it on these games. Fourth tackle here at the 30. 7.5 minutes to go the first half. Get on your Vince, up the Titans. Fire up, man. Fire up, man. We're giving it a crack right now. Olakawatu is going to be at the 20 on fit tackle. This is their best field position in a while. They actually haven't even been down in our attacking 20 too much today. They've been scoring their tries from a bit more longer range. They go to the left-hand side. Joey Walsh, Labawade, and Falidi. Did he put that in the field of play? I think he put that... Okay, well, they're going to say try time here. This was closer than it should have been. I would have thought this was an easy try here for Falidi. I just want to see this again. I swear he put that on the line. So did I, Commissar. This is going to be... He's lost the ball. And it's on the line. That was awful. That was great defense there from Jojo. That was great defense from Jojo, but he's lost the ball and gone over the sideline there. That's just ridiculous. That's great defense there from Jojo Fafita, but you would always be backing in the winger to score this try. It's clearly a knock on. He's lost the ball right there. And it's also gone to the sideline. I don't even know why they're slowing it down to see if he puts the ball down because clearly a lost ball. No try. Beautiful. Beautiful. Take it. Okay, bro, there's no Turbo for Manly, by the way. Just got ruled out. True. Well, you could kind of see, with all due respect to Turbo, you could see it with his disappointment. If you want to know not you, but just in response, if you want to know if a player is going to be out for the game or not, look at their immediate reaction after the injury. You saw it with Will Warbrick. You saw it yesterday with Hudson Young. You've seen it there with Tommy Trbojevic. His disappointment was significant. Can you tell me what the actual injury was, though? Like, what was the actual injury that they've confirmed? Because I don't know. I just knew that he looked really disappointed. It looked like he kind of twisted his knee a little bit. I hope it's not a knee injury, but... I don't know what the touch judge is doing there, Jossie, but I actually used to go to school with him. On the Gold Coast. He's from Robina. Daniel Schwartz. I think it's Daniel, not Hayden. They're twins. But Daniel Schwartz is the touchy there. He actually went to Robina State High. I was only there for like 2 terms or whatever. But the point is that I did go to school with him. He was around our friend group. Out to the right, Jojo Fafita right through the line. Jojo, Keanu on the inside, Gets the ball off here to Josh Paxton. Josh Paxton to... Yes, Jojo! I don't know why Jojo doesn't pass that ball to Keanu, but it's a try time there for the Titans. We just got the other end of the field. We go slap, 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 smack, 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 smack. Smack there, baby. Smack that. Zane Harrison, good ball across there. Beautiful ball for Jojo. We score with Keanu if he passes that ball to Keanu. But either way, Jojo runs through, gets the ball to Josh Paxton, and Josh Paxton gets back to Jojo, and Jojo puts it down, baby, under the post. Let's go. Titans, give it a crack, boys. Hey, well, right now, long way to go, but... Dolphins, you're welcome. Cowboys, you're welcome. Storm Raiders, Bulldogs, you're welcome. Knights, you're welcome. At the moment, anyway. Great effort from Jojo to continue up from that play, absolutely. Again, we would have scored it even easier if Jojo had found Keanu Kenny on his right. Yeah, Jojo earned that with his try over the other end. Previous Titans never earned those moments. You're right, Commissar. It's a great point to mention. That's a great point to mention. I got a message from someone saying Adam G's a disgrace. That wasn't even close to a try. I think we all thought that Josh Floyd had dropped that ball or gone over the sideline. But it's more on the touchy there for not calling it. In another lifetime, I'll be glory supporting to save me from constant disappointment. I get your feeling. But again, there's still 45 minutes to go. 45 minutes to go here, bro. Track meet, NRL is the best. I love it. WHMB says, I'm only a Titans fan because of your passion and when they aren't playing my team. Get around you, WHMB. I appreciate that. Long way to go here. I've seen plenty of times we've thrown away stuff like this before, so I'm not guaranteeing Jack just yet, but I am happy with this start besides the first 10 minutes. Cooper bye. He'll bring this ball out here to the 20 on first tackle. J-Dawes says Patson's come out of his shell lately. His quality sounds like he's re-signing soon as well. Well... Have we knocked the ball on besides Oliver Pascoe so far? Because our back rowers, they do need competition for that spot because our back rowers have obviously been disappointing lately. I don't think we've made many mistakes in this first half so far, attacking-wise anyway. Oh, Jaden Campbell just pumped off of Olakawatu. Olakawatu just got pumped by Jaden Campbell. What? Keanu Kenny, he's going to run this ball across the field. Jojo, it's a knock on Jojo. That was on Keanu, though. That pass was the wrong pass, and it's going to be Manly ball to 40 on 0 tackle. Deserves it considering he was our first choice back row before Hal broke out. Yeah. Well, I think that he was meant to be, and then Ho got the start. Adama Ho got the start in the first game. But here's a chance for Manly to get back into it. And there'll be second tackle here at the 24. Oh no, the curse. What curse? We go to the right-hand side. Oh, in regards to Jojo. Oh no, that was a bad pass from Keanu, really. It wasn't on Jojo. Third tackle now at the 10. Olakwatu gets taken down there by Bo Firma. They go to the right to Jamal Fogarty. Jamal Fogarty, quick passing, but they get taken out to 5. Finally, some good defense on this left-hand side with Phil Sami and AJ. Finally. Jamal Fogarty. Jake Simkin, Nathan Brown. This is very slow and pedestrian. Lee Hupawada taking down to 15. This is very slow and pedestrian from Manly as we speak. They give it across to Jamal Fogarty and it's going to go back to Jason Saab. You know it. You know it. You know it. It's going to be caught by AJ Brimson to go to the end goal. It's going to be knock on Manly. Come on. Come on. Come on. To be fair, Patson got hurt in our second trial. That's right. Yeah, you're right. So Jason Saab will knock this ball on first. And we'll get the ball back out here at the 10. So Bowie Furman now on first tackle at the 15. Vince says, I go for the Raiders. We were lucky yesterday and Huddy Young gone, so we'll lose and not going to make it to the top 8. Well, that's a very negative mindset, isn't it, Vince? I don't think you make the top 8 and Huddy Young out is huge. But with that being said, like, I think you deserved the win yesterday. Third tackle, they go to the left-hand side off to Keanu Kenny, and Keanu Kenny's going to get it across here to Jojo for feeder. And Jojo now pumps off of Joey Walsh and be taken down to 40 now on 4 tackle. They go to the right-hand side, Zane Harrison. Zane Harrison, good run by Zano at the 40 on 5th tackle. Massive run here. 2 minutes to go here of this game. They go to Jaden Campbell, and Jaden Campbell's going to push this ball down here to about the 10, where it will be Lehigh Bawade. Come on, guys, let me enjoy my drink. I don't even know if this is Kazakhstani or Russian, but I only got it just in case we were able to find a way to win a game, or even just compete well on it. Jason Sabwi at the 20. Come on, I love seeing a half take on the short side. Yeah, it was brilliant there from Zane Harrison. So second tackle here still for Manly, and Jason Saab's going to get it. He'll be taken down to the 25 now on 3rd tackle. This is good defense here from the Titans so far, though. He's lost the ball. It's gone backwards. Pick the ball up. Come on, score one before halftime. Keanu Kenny with the ball at the 40. He's going to step. He's going to find a bit of space here. We're taking another 30. Please score one before halftime here, boys. Please score one before halftime. Jojo up to Adamaho, and Adamaho is going to bring this ball now to the 24. He gets the offload away on 0 tackle. It's Oliver Pascoe. Oliver Pascoe still going here. He's at the 24, first tackle. Come on, boys. Come on. You go for the Titans. No, I go for the Antarctican Penguins. First tackle now at the 25. They give it off to Khalees Haas, the best Haas in the business, baby. The best Haas in the business. Get the offload, he does. Oliver Pascoe to Zane Harrison. Zane Harrison's got big Cooper by. He gives it to JC instead. And JC, just go down, bro. Just go down. 3rd tackle at the 8. Come on. 3rd tackle at the 8. Fire it up, boys. Oliver Pascoe. He's going to go to Zane Harrison. We've got left-hand side. Kicks it through. Go, AJ! Oh, I don't know. He's not confident. This may be a try, it may not be, but I think it's just missed. That's so close. Oh, it's so close. I'm pretty certain that this is just not touched by anyone here. AJ didn't get up confident. AJ gets past Saab. We're going to score this try. Oh, he's got his hand on that. It doesn't look like it, but this angle does look like maybe. Bang. Hand there. Hand there. That's a try. 26-14 with a kick to come right on halftime. Go, you fucking good things. Wowee. Well done, AJ. Well done, AJ. He's been awful defensively tonight, but that is good chase and good care factor from AJ. And needed to make up for those earlier plays. He wasn't even ultimately confident, but you can see his hand clearly on the ball. Out of the Titans, bloody establishing themselves as the new bogey team. Logan, we'll win the comp, mate. Look at us on the top of the table. You guys are surprised. Look at us on the top of the table. You see us on the top of the table and you think, wow, there's a bogey team? No, we are the team. We're the team. Don't argue. We're top of the table, man. Jacob Rosso says, oh, dude, I'm absolutely loving watching you. With your commentary, this is better than watching the game on TV. You're a bloody legend. I appreciate you, man. We're live for every single game. But, no, I'm happy with this first half. Second half sort of come a long way to go here, but, you know, I'm happy with how we've gone here so far, besides the first 10 minutes where I was going to lose my mind. Come on, boys. We've also got 6 out of our last 8 games home. We're not making the 8, but I'm just happy that we're giving it a good go in these games, man. And Jaden Campbell will make it a 13-plus game, baby. 28-14 to the Titans. Tell me, please, that the Titans' attack is starting to click. We've got a young spine, man. It's too late for this year, but that's not what we're looking for. We want to see this Titans attack, this young spine click, so we can move forward into 2027 and into the future with a really positive team, really positive belief, which is what we've never had on the Gold Coast. So please, This is a good sign. Don't think this game is over. I've been a Titans fan for long enough, which is forever, to know that 28-14 is still Jack Nada. But with Tom Trbojevic going out, it does help our case. Again, that's not an insult towards Tommy T. I never want to see injuries. I'll never celebrate an injury against no matter what team. But with Tom Trbojevic out, the fact is that they will make it really hard for them to come back in it, and it is another hamstring injury. They've just confirmed it. God bless him. I'm very happy with that first half. We need to finish off games, though. And we're not a team known for finishing off games. But let's get into the stats here, and let's see how it's all playing out to give us a good read of what is going down. So, guys, do me a favour, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. Titans fans, fire up, and I might be able to have this random Kazakhstani beer. What a try at the end. What a try at the end there. Anyway, 28 points for Titans, 14 for Manly. It's at Seabus Super Stadium at the Gold Coast. Tries for the Titans, Dean Yeremia, Oliver Pascoe, Jojo Fafita, and AJ Brimson. Whilst the 14 points for Manly come from Tommy Trbojevic, Jason Saab, and also Jason Saab. And then we go down to the conversions, 4 from 5 for Jaden Campbell, and 1 from 3 for Jamal Fogarty. He's still struggling with his kicks. So 5 tries to 3 to the Titans at the moment. The 16th place team up against the 9th place team. But gee whiz, Manly, you want to get your shit together pretty quickly. Now, possession-wise, 59% possession to the Titans, 41% possession to Manly. That is a massive swing in the Titans' favour by 18%. You go to the time in possession. 25 minutes is what you're looking for here. It's not going to quite get to that. 14 minutes and 20 for the Titans is good. 9 minutes 44 for Manly is awful. 9 minutes 45. So that is 23 minutes. That is just over 24 minutes of play. It's not free-flowing footy, but that's because we're seeing a lot of tries here. So you can understand that. There's been 8 tries in that first half. You go to the completion rate. 80% is what you're looking for here. 73% for the Titans, 14 from 19. It's not good enough. You want to see better. They're up 28-14, but you want to hold the ball on better. 73% is still not great, but we take it. You know, we take it because I've seen plenty of times this year we've been under 70%, sub 70. Whilst Manly, well, they are sub 70. 62%, 10 for 16. That is awful. That is really not good enough. Manly are dropping the ball far too much here. 80% is what you're looking for. Titans are disappointing at 73%. Manly at 62%. It's not good enough from Manly. You go to the runs. 102 runs here for the Titans for 865 run meters. Now, the Titans with 102 runs, you'd be looking for 1,020 run meters for a 10 meters on average per run that you're looking for. The Titans are at 865. And you want to be within 100. So with 1,020 to get there, you would need 155 more run meters. So the Titans are 155 run meters behind the 10 meters on average per run that you're looking for. And they're outside of the 100 meter metric. So it's still not great, but it's also far better than the other team as we currently speak, but also not really. Because when you look at the Manly Seagulls, 70 runs for 696 run meters. So that means they're only 4 meters behind the 10 meters on average per run that you're looking for. So when Manly have the ball, they're doing far more than what the Titans are actually doing right now. 865 to 696, but there's 32 more runs for the Titans. So it's a real falsity of a stat here, because if Manly receives, you can give them 10 metres on average per run, so they're only 4 metres behind it. If you give the 10 metres per run to Manly to equal out the 101 runs now, that is 31 more runs. That is 310 metres. They go from 696 to 796, 896, 996, 1,006. Compared to the Titans at 865. So if Manly had the same amount of ball, the equivalent ball, they would be 150 odd metres better off than the Titans, which is a lot. So that is a big key telling point, despite the fact that it's 28-14. Now, post-contact metres, 285 for the Titans, 178 there for Manly. I'm okay with that with the Titans. Manly would probably be there with 31 extra runs. They'd be around that point as well, but the Titans are winning the post-contact meter department. It's just very difficult with a metric to read what they would be at on a post-contact basis with the runs equivalent. But 30, you would safely assume they'd probably get to about the... You'd probably get them to about 275 kind of deal, maybe 280, maybe 285. Probably similar to the Titans there. But on true merit, Titans up by 107 metres on the post-contact, and Titans up by about 169 metres in the run metres department. Now, line breaks, 4-3 to the Titans. Hefty amount of line breaks in this game. Well, it makes sense when the scoreline right now at halftime is equivalent to what you would typically expect at the end of a game. This is halftime right now. So the line breaks are huge there for both those teams. Tackle breaks, though. Titans with 18. Manly with 15. Average missed tackles is 15 to 17 in the comp. So Manly have missed over the average. Titans have missed on the lower end of the average. It's pretty good there for both teams, but mainly specifically for the Titans. Now, average set distance, 25 metres and below is pathetic. Turn the stream off. 25 to 30 is disgusting. 30 to 35 is underwhelming. 35 to 40 is hitting the marker. 40 to 45 is great. 45 to 50 is fantastic. And 50 plus is basically perfect. 45.56 here for the Titans is on the lower end of a fantastic category. They are getting a brilliant amount of metres every single set. 45 is really, really healthy. And then for the Manly, they're at 43.53. So they're only 2 metres behind the Titans, but they're in the great category. Both teams are getting a hefty amount of metres on an average set. Average play the ball speed, 3.19 seconds and below is extremely fast. 3.2 to 3.39 is fast. 3.4 to 3.59 is average. 3.6 to 3.79 is slow. And 3.8 and above is extremely slow. The play the ball speed for the Titans is 3.51 seconds. That's average. And Manly, that's very zippy. 3.18 seconds is extremely fast. They're getting a really quick play the ball speed. But I will also acknowledge something. Manly fans will call me biased. Everyone else, you can think what you want. I've noticed many times here that there should have been a 6 again against Manly for holding the play down, which is why I fully am aware that Titans are in the average category going towards slow compared to Manly who are in the extremely fast category, because I feel like we are being held down far longer than we should be here, but it just hasn't been getting called. We're up 28-14, but this criticism still exists. So 3.51 there for the Titans is normal. 3.18 is extremely fast for Manly. And then we go down to the offloads. 11 offloads for the Titans is massive. 4 offloads for Manly is still quite low, to be completely honest with you. Kick defusal, 20% here for the Titans, 0% for Manly. And then you go down to the effective tackle percentage. Yikes, both teams not good here. So 85% below is awful. 85% to 88% is underwhelming. 88% to 90% is hitting the marker. And 90% and above is basically perfect. Titans are at 85.42%. So there's a reason for this. It's underwhelming, getting close to awful. 123 tackles made is well below the typical range of 160 to 180 by 37 tackles. 37 tackles as a difference to what the average is on the lower end. That's not many tackles having to be made. Whilst the missed tackles are still at the average of 15 to 17, there are 15 missed tackles. 15 to 17 is the average, and the 6 ineffective tackles is in the middle of the average of 5 to 7. So 21 bad tackles with a well below average missed tackles, well below average tackles made. That's why it's still very, very underwhelming. But then you go over to Manly, and they're even worse, 83.81%. So they're at 100, that's awful. 176 tackles made is in the typical range of the 160 to 180. The 18 missed tackles is above the average of 15 to 17. And the ineffective tackles is well above the 5 to 7 average at 16. So 21 bad tackles for the Titans through a below average tackles made count for 85.42%. But for Manly, it's 34 bad tackles for a typical range of 176 tackles made, and then 83.81%. The ineffective tackles are killing Manly as we speak. You go to the errors. This is also killing Manly. 3 and below is really good. 4 to 6 is average, and 7 above is awful. 5 errors for the Titans. It's normal. Manly, 7. That's awful. It's not good enough, making way far too many errors. You go to the penalties conceded. 2 for Manly, 0 for the Titans. Inside 10 metres, 1-1. So 3-1 on the indiscretion count against Manly. Overall, from an unbiased perspective, if Manly can get that percentage of completion rate up to about the 75% marker, they probably win this game. If they don't get to 75%, they will definitely lose this game. They're down by 14. They've just got to hold the ball, because when you look at now it's 71 runs for 710 run meters. That's exactly 10 meters an average per run. They're making plenty of meters. They're getting plenty of line breaks. They're making plenty of average set distance. They're getting a really quick play the ball speed. They're just not getting the offloads. Their defense is letting them down their errors. If they can hold the ball, Manly can still win this game. But the Titans are up by 14. And we win a comp. We're top of the table, so it is what it is. Slugorama says, is the honeymoon ending for Kieran Foran? I did say this from the very start. I know Kieran. I love Kieran. I'd never have a bad word to say about Kieran himself. However, people jump the gun very emotionally, very immediately in rugby league and in sport. And you cannot judge a coach until they've at least coached one full season. We have only seen Kieran Foran coaching since round 5 of this year. The first 3 rounds for Manly plus a bye, and then Kieran Foran came in. You cannot judge him until about round 5 of next year. And that's why Manly jumped the gun in regards to the signing, but I also get it too. And Manly fans, they have won a premiership every decade since they've come into the competition. So when they see their team turn around from whatever the hell it was under Anthony Seibold, they get very excited very quickly. And again, I love Foz, and I know he cares about the team, and I know that these players are playing for him. But I'm not willing to make a judgment call on his coaching career until proven. I'm not willing to make a judgment call on his coaching tenure until he's coached a full season. And he has not coached a full season yet. Camp Rose says, fingers crossed our second half is similar to when we pumped Parra early in the season. Hey, listen, from your mouth to God's ears, man. From your mouth to God's ears, I can tell you right now, we have a lot of teams supporting us today, bro. We have a lot of teams supporting us. We're doing a lot of teams a favour if we can find a way to win this game. And D Marshall says, great talk back, bro. Good analysis, mate. Good work. Appreciate you, D. Yeah, we're here for every single game. Obviously, I am a Titans fan, but we're here for every single game. So we've got Dolphins versus Cowboys after this, and no, it's good fun, mate. We're getting to the really juicy point of the season now where, this top 8 battle is just rocking, dude. Like, if you look at the top 8, Dolphins, like, if Manly were to win this game, it's not looking great right now, but if Manly were to win this game, whoever lost that Dolphins-Cowboys game right after us would actually drop out of the 8. If Manly lose, no matter what, both those teams will stay in the 8, but they'll still be... Again, people need to rectify with this and understand this. Manly are the most dangerous team in a comp right now, not for the reasons that you think I would use with dangerous team. I'm talking about the points differential. That plus 132 should scare anyone from the Roosters to the Knights, to the Rabbitohs, to the Dolphins, to the Cowboys, to the Storm, to the Raiders, to the Bulldogs, to the Broncos, to the Tigers, and don't even really include Broncos Tigers, but I do that just to entertain you. Bulldogs and up should be terrified of that 132. The only 3 teams that shouldn't really care are the Sharks, the Warriors, and the Panthers. But also, mind you, the Sharks are on plus 125. They're still 7 points below Manly on the points differential, which means that if you are fighting for a top 8 spot, this one win or one loss doesn't actually mean jack shit too much. It really doesn't. They just need, like, if you look at Manly's run home, go and have a look at Manly's run home, and you will see they'll probably play one of those 2 teams around there. So they play the Dolphins. I'd be shit scared if I was the Dolphins, because if the Manly win that game, go above them. If I was the Knights, shit scared. Sharks wouldn't really be shit scared, but it would still be a concern. It would still be a concern. Yeah, Lagan, Titans win, he would pretty much cement Dragons win spoon. It would, because we'd essentially be 4 wins above the Dragons. Next week might actually be an interesting game. The Titans have played some pretty good footy lately, and the Dragons have played some pretty good footy lately as well. So yeah, it might be a good game next week between the bottom 2 teams on the table. And with the Titans win here, that'd be a chance to put Eels into second last or Broncos into second last again, and they got that win, but we'll see. Dingo says, congrats, bro. We are cooked. Is there a level higher than scam for us? Well, the level higher than scam is to put Antarctica on the table. There would be to put Antarctica here. I don't know if I've got you at Antarctican levels yet. As in, like, I've got a literal logo for the Penguins and Antarctica to put there, by the way, just for people who don't know this, because we've never had to put... This damn well Sharks team has been on scam for the most part of this season and last season, and yet we still haven't found a reason to actually fully put them into Antarctica just yet. I don't know if I could put Manly there just yet because the points differential is too good and it still worries me. Lagan says, need Titans to put a following here would help the Dogs heaps. You're not making the 8, bro. You're not making the 8, but it was a good win for you yesterday. Titans win here. That's right. Titans says, what do you mean this game will massively affect the Warriors' chances to win the minor premiership with the Titans now 4 points in front of them outright first? Well, see, like I say all the way, Tylen, all the time, like the Titans are in first and undefeated, never lost a game in their history. But sometimes I've got to speak like chucking a dog a bone, right? I've got to let you guys feel like your teams are still competing with this absolutely glorious club. This unbelievable club, the Gold Coast Titans. If I just spoke about the Titans being undefeated first, you'd never have hopes and dreams for your own club. So I'm being a compassionate and sympathetic and really nice individual by allowing you to believe you've got a chance when this team is just too good. Tyler, you got to start thinking on a nicer level there and allowing everyone to have a chance, mate. Just give them a chance, mate. Come on. But anyway, second half is about to start here. I'd really like Keanu to have a big second half because I've got him captained in my super coach. He's got 28 points and he's only on 18 points here. But it is what it is. Pretty crazy. Clifford got dropped for Dearden and left Purdue at 6. Deary me. I did deliberately put Clifford on that next thumbnail. But the second half has started, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe for new round here. Manly will start with the ball, and they're going to be much better in this second half. Cooper Bye whacks into Etherington, and it'll be first tackle at the 10. The Titans' job for the rest of the season is basically help the poor and punish the rich. Beautiful. That's exactly what we want to see, mate. That's exactly what we want to see. Third tackle, Jake Chaboyevich at the 20. My dad's a Manly fan too. I'm sure that... I don't know if he's watching right now, but It would be quite funny to message him after this game. It would be quite funny. So, fourth tackle here for Manly at the 33. They go to the left-hand side. I'm just glad we haven't seen any... Oh, I hate saying this because it probably happens now. Touch wood. I'm glad we haven't seen any refereeing howlers so far, besides Adam G calling a try for something that was nowhere close to a try for Manly. I'm just glad we haven't seen really any absolute howlers so far. Dan Yaramia, he's going to bring this ball now to the 30 on first tackle. Nugget says, Manly kicker needs 4 more points to meet. Well, he's missed 2 of his kicks. So second tackle here at the 40 for Jojo for Feeder. I feel a 2021 Manly comeback versus Titans at Seabus, high on copium. Yeah, hopefully you are high on copium there, sir. That, by the way, that game you're talking about, I remember it. That was the Tom Trbojevic season. Do you know what the biggest difference is between this season and last season, that game and this game? Do you know what the biggest difference is, Jono, in regards to that comeback in that game? Who was the man who created that comeback? So they'll put that ball up here, and Lee Upwide catches it, but he'll be taken down to the 10. Time's about to turn into the Robin Hood of the NRL. We've always been the damn Robin Hood of the NRL, son. But we've also been a Terminator too. I never bet on Fogarty to get points. Great point. You would have lost money on him last week too, because he missed like all of his kicks against the Cowboys. And now be Lehigh Upwide. No, Tonto Kuala at the 15. John says Turbo isn't on and hasn't been on this game since. On his game since, then... Well, Turbo's been good. It's just that he unfortunately gets injured too much. I go to the right to Ethan Bullimore, and Ethan Bullimore, good run. Good run. Garrick was kicking on that game, I believe. Well, that's also true, Jason. That's probably true as well. And they'll kick this ball. It's a good kick from Fogarty, but it's also not a necessary kick because it just goes out to the 15 at 25. Yeah, so Garrick was probably kicking, and also Tom Trbojevic was on the field. And that was his year. That was the year Tom Trbojevic went nutso. Went absolutely nutso. Damn, Pascoe should have got done for a high tackle against Nathan Brown before. He should have got done for it. That's a bad call from Adam G. So first tackle here for Mikey for the wake up. No, that's Adama Ho, sorry. And now Phil Sami is going to bring this ball now to the 42 on second tackle. They go to the right-hand side to Keanu Kenny. Keanu Kenny's going to move and groove, son. Go, Keanu, you little demon, son. You little sex demon. Third tackle at the 45. Curve by at the 40. Gives it off to Zane Harrison. Harrison short ball. Bowie Firma. Oh, nearly through. Fourth tackle at 33. They go Oliver Pascoe. Quick pass to Zane Harrison. Zane Harrison, Jaden Campbell. JC. Oh, JC's not passing the ball here today. He's just not finding the pass today. He's getting up quite slowly. He's all right. Zane Harrison's going to put this ball up into the air. Chase it through. Chase it through. Lee Hubwide catches it at the 3. First tackle. Pascoe got report. Yes, Pascoe is on report. He'll be fine, but like it should have been a penalty, Manly. Jonathan says, the fact Garrett is third highest Manly point scorer and he isn't kicking. Yeah, that's true. Third tackle now at the 10 for Manly. If Titans win by 23 points, Bulldogs will jump into 9th. Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's on. Yeah, no, 203 points is on, man. We only need to score, what, like 187 more points unanswered? Manly, left-hand side, take Bullimore over the sideline. Why is Bullimore on the wing? Why is Ethan Bullimore on the wing? Why is Ethan Bullimore on the wing? Titans ball here at the 35. Why is Ethan Bullimore on the wing? And Manly fans, can I ask you a question? I don't know if you heard this before. Why is Ethan Bullimore on the wing? Well, I mean, the Titans won by 700 last week. Well, this is true, home in the NRL. This is true. I'm glad that you get it. I'm glad that you get it. It was nice. 700-0 win for the Titans and 66-0 win for the Sharks. It was a nice weekend, mate, overall. All right, so Khalees Haas, the best Haas in the business. He'll be at the 35. Because Fosball, baby. Fair enough, Tom. Crashing out at this team, man. What the hell are we doing? Why is Bullimore on a wing, though? 6 again for the Titans. Keep it by. Can't get the offload away. 25 metres out. Come on, Titans. Find a way. He's tired. Who's tired? Ethan Bullimore on a wing? Why is he on a wing, then? Keanu Kenny. I know what you're saying, by the way. They'll be at the 15. Second tackle. How is Ethan Bullimore tired, by the way? He's a super sub. He's a sub. Oh, did he start today? I can't remember. He usually is a sub. Zane Harrison. What, AJ? No. Drop off from AJ. That was a bad drop. Bad drop. All right, that's disappointing considering we had the momentum massively. First tackle of Manly to 20. Well, Manly haven't come out to the second half like we would have, expected and hoped them to turn it all around in the second half. We definitely would have liked to have seen them have a little bit more intensity. All right, so they go to the right to Olakawatu. Olakawatu, Nathan Brown. Then out the back now to Ruben Garrick. And Garrick gives it out to Bullimore. And Bullimore not on the wing this time, by the way. Not on the wing this time. Impressive. Very impressed, Manly. Very impressed that Ethan Bullimore's not on the wing this time. Forward tackle at the 40. And now Jake Simpkin goes out to the left-hand side. They go through here. Good run there from Hetherington. And they'll be at the 45 and fit tackle. Come on, Titans. Simpkin to Jamal Fogarty. And he'll put that ball up towards Keanu Kenny at the 10. He will get away from that tackle too. And he's going to bring this ball out here to the 15. He's got some space out here. Gets away from the tackle. And no one's there for the offload, but he gets the ball to the 15 on first tackle. And now they'll go out to the right, where Dean Yaramia brings it to the 20. Why is Bullimore in the middle? I thought he was a winger. That's a great point, Jono. Why is Bullimore in the middle, not on the wing? Third tackle now for Phil Sami and the Titans at the 33. Come on, Titans. They're not looking too bad in the second half already, besides that drop ball from AJ. Jojo to the 40 on fourth tackle. They go to the right to Keanu Kenny. Good speed here. A good catch from Adam Aho, considering that was a tough catch. Oliver Pascoe to the left-hand side to Jaden Campbell, and JC is going to whack that ball up into the air. Not really any chase from the Titans, though. Lehigh Buwade catches it, and he'll get taken down now at the 24 on first tackle. We see kickers hand over the reins in games where they aren't kicking well all the time. The fact that Fogarty doesn't do this is beyond me. It doesn't surprise me, but that's a conversation for another day. I know what you're saying, though. Second tackle here, and I agree with what you're saying. I can't believe Garrick's not kicking just because he's going to Perth next year. Oliver Pascoe's grabbing his left shoulder. God bless him. Oh, no, I hope he's okay. Yeah, you don't want to see him go off right now. He's been unbelievable today. He's grabbing at his left elbow. And they'll be taken down here at the 50 on fourth tackle. We're going to have to take Oliver Pascoe out here, bring Sam Verrills on. They give it out to the left-hand side, even though Oliver's been great. Manly are away, Joey Walsh back on the inside. Knock on, Manly! Knock on, Manly. Titans ball at the 25. Come on, thank gosh. Thank gosh. Titans ball. Oliver Pascoe, was he the one who made that tackle just then? No way. No, it wasn't. Who made that tackle just now? So Joe Walsh through. Who makes his tackle? Who makes his tackle? Who makes his tackle? Who makes his tackle? Oliver Pascoe, you're my hero. He has clearly got an injured elbow area right now. Yeah, an injured left elbow. He just saved the try. He just saved the try. He's got an injured left elbow right now, and he stopped that try. Unbelievable. Really well done, Oliver. That's who we want at this club. That is exactly who we want at this club. That is exactly who we want at this club. Phil Sami now is going to bring this ball to the 30 on first tackle. Build him a statue. So Tino about to come back onto the field here. Love to see that. He's been huge today so far. Bowie Firma brings the ball to the 35. Hasn't dropped the ball today. That's a really great sign for Bowie. Much better game for him. Khalees Haas, the best Haas in the business, brings it out to the 45. Third tackle. Seriously, how do we manage to snag him? One of the best recruits we've had in the last 10 years. Incredible play. Oliver Pascoe right through the line. He's staying on the field, and he's already got the ball to the 38. This is all heart from Oliver. This is unbelievable. They give it off to Keanu Kenny. Keanu Kenny's going to run this ball and jink it into the line, and he'll be at the 35. Pascoe still in the field. Gives it to Zane. Jeez. Jojo, it's going to be knocked back here. Still Titans ball. Still fit tackle. Zane Harrison. What's Zane doing? Pass the ball, Zane. Kohler's going to get the tackle there. Pass the ball, dude. Pass the ball, man. So now they'll go to Takuola. It'll be first tackle at 25. 30 minutes to go this game here, folks. Titans up by 14, 28-14. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for new idea. Glad I got Pascoe on fantasy. Got him for real cheap after his debut. I know it was a good investment. Pascoe is a very, very good player, man. He's been one of our best this year. Amoli Olakawatu, third tackle now at the 40. Don't forget we've got Dolphins Cowboys after this. A very, very crucial game. Titans doing both those teams a favour as we speak, though. They go to the right-hand side. Simpkin off to Jamal Fogarty. They get off to Ruben Garrick, and Garrick gets the offload away to Simpkin. Simpkin back to Nathan Brown. Brown to Lee Habawade. Habawade out to Joey Walsh, and Joey Walsh gets the offload away as well. That was what they were really limited in the first half with their offloads. They weren't getting any away. They go to the left-hand side to Nathan Brown. And now they'll be taken down here at the 30. He's lost the ball. Come on! Come on! Knock on Nathan Brown. Knock on Nathan Brown. This game's making me question Zane a little bit. Mate, he's a rookie. He's a rookie. We're up 28-14. Justin Button says, Bottle Brother, hope your Titans get the dub. Hopefully, man. Still a long way to go here, but we've looked at the better team. Besides the opening 10 minutes nightmare, we've looked at the better team since the 10th minute mark. Pascal, I believe, is 26 and probably wasn't getting a look by NRL teams being in the Queensland Cup for a while. It's exactly right. Is he 26 or 27? You might be right, 26. You probably are right. All right. So Titans at the left-hand side of Phil Sami, and Phil Sami pumps up Jamal Fogarty. Say later, son. First tackle at the 40, and they go to the right-hand side to AJ Brimson. And Brimson now to the 45. Another try here would be so sweet here, Gold Coast. You'd take a big old lead. You might kill off a lot of, Manly's belief in coming back here with another try to make it a 20-point lead. That'd be huge. Oliver Pascoe, Jaden Campbell. JC's going to run this ball to the 35 and 4 tackle. Oliver Pascoe out to Cleese Haas, Zane Harrison, Keanu Kenny moving, stepping, gets the offload away to Adama Ho. And then Adama, he'll get this ball to the 5th tackle to the 33. And Jojo Fafita gives it off to Zane Harrison. Zane Harrison's going to whack that ball up. The chase through here is not bad from the Titans. Jason Saab gets it, though. I don't know what Olakawaz is putting his hands up there as if anything happened. Well, Kenny would have scored a try in the first half, Cosmic Live, if we saw Jojo find him. But either way, Jojo scored the try himself. But he passed the ball to Paston and passed it back to Jojo for the try. Keanu would have had a try into the post otherwise because he was right there with him. Now Ruben Garrick lost the ball. Oh, it's gone backwards, though. That's... Oh, jeez, I thought Cleese was going to get that. Well, how is that 6 again? What? No, Adam G, shut your mouth. That is... What? How can you say that that's a one-on-one strip there from Manly when the ball's gone back into Manly's hands? And if anything, it's a mutual... Oh, bro, what? How is that a 6 again there for Manly? Saying that we touched the ball there. He said that we had the ball. How can you say that we had the ball? Manly had the ball the entire time. 4 tackle at the 40. What are you talking about, Adam G? Oh, 6 again as well. You're off your head, Adam G. Get him back into the game, Adam G. You haven't called any 6 agains to the Titans in that first half, and yet you're going to call that just now. The 6 again, Adam G. You can't get it past me here, man. I'm on you, bruh. I'm on you, man. Second tackle here at the 20. Get him back into it, why don't you, Adam G? Get him back into it. Simpkin gets that ball across now. Get him back into it, why don't you, Adam? Yeah, marching us up the field. Yeah, get him back into it, Adam. Third tackle here at the 13. Jake Simpkin to Lee Hapawade. Hapawade is going to step and he'll be taken down 5 metres out from the line. 4 tackle. 4 tackle. Simpkin, right-hand side, Olakawatu, and then, of course, Olakawatu's going to score. Fuck you, Adam G. That's all on Adam G, bro. That is all on Adam G. Knobhead. That try is purely on Adam G there. Like, yeah, sure, okay, we give up the try, but Adam G has literally got them up the field. That is disgraceful. That is disgraceful. He has moved them all the way up the field. That is so... I'm so angry at that. I'm so angry at that. I'm not even angry at the Titans for that, really. I'm angry at Adam G for that one. That is actually outrageous. Manly hadn't earned any of that momentum. Just ridiculous, bro. Just absolutely ridiculous. Like, sure, I called Olakawatu for a try, but I'm fuming at that. Adam G has come up with a nonsensical call to give Manly a 6 again, and then has given them another 6 again right after that, for God knows what reason, as AJ Brimson is getting himself out of the ruck. That is, I'm so angry at that. He has come up with 2 nonsensical calls there to get them all the way up the other end of the field, and then, of course, when they're going to be inside the 10, they're going to score a try there. Blaze, you make my losing money all good because you're cracking me up. Appreciate you, man. Dances, dude, the try assist from Adam G was brilliant. Incredible stuff there from Adam G. Incredible stuff. 25 minutes to go here. Like, the defense was not great there, but also Adam G just walked them up the field. And just one try like that can change the complete momentum of this game. All right. They will get a kick. Roger says, go Manly, go. Yeah, Roger, how about this one? We'll see on the next stream, bro, because I know you're just here. Just take the piss. Tiger Hood with the $2 redo donation. Not a time to, Roger. With the $2 donation, get around your Tiger. Unlucky, but over 45. Get around your Tiger Hood. Appreciate it for the support, bro. Appreciate it for the support. Read the room. Not you, Tiger, but appreciate you for the support. Collins has still got a decent lead. Like, it's still 8 points, but I know what can happen. I know. Now, Gold Coast still got this. Well, hopefully, mate. Hopefully. I've just seen this story many times before. So, Todd Takwala, he's going to get this ball to the 20 on first tackle. Garrick eligible for Egypt, carrying on like it. So, Taniela for second now. He's going to be at the 25 on second tackle. Oh, man, you're spewing at that, though. You're spewing because Manly were not even in the game. And now they're back in it with an 8-point game. So go to the right, Nathan Brown, and Nathan Brown's going to be at the 40 on fourth tackle. Oh, they weren't even in it. They weren't even looking any kind of likely as well. They go to the right, Jamal Fogarty, and Jamal Fogarty will be taken down to the 50 on fifth tackle. Like, they've looked really flat here today, Manly, overall. But I've just seen this story so many times before, haven't I? Dan Yeremia will get this ball, and he's going to run this ball out here. Oh, no, Phil Sami gets the ball and brings it out to the 15. Oh, man. Jaden Campbell gives it off to Phil Sami. And Sami now brings his ball out here to the 25 on second tackle. That's enough to concede that. Damien Cook was on something. The teams at the bottom get bashed around by the refs. Hopefully he's hold off. Great run here from Keanu Keeney to 40. Huge run there. Huge run. Third tackle now. Oliver Pascoe to Mikey Fodawaker. And Fodawaker's going to be at the 50 on fourth tackle now. Don't forget, Dolphins Cowboys right after this, guys. Tino. He gets his ball to the 40 on fifth tackle. And Oliver Pascoe now to Jaden Campbell. And Jaden Campbell is going to crunch that ball up high. 15 metres. And Leo Buwade grabs it. Penalty to the Titans. Come on. Wow. Amazing, Adam G. Give us a call. Brilliant. Brilliant, Adam G. Finally give us a call, mate. Thank you. Thank you, Adam G. Finally, we get a call there. So that's going to be Titans ball here at the 15. Penalty. Come on. Like it says, hate to bring up the past, but a game between these two teams years ago looks very similar to what's happening right now. No, it doesn't. One try does not reflect the same game that we saw 5 years ago with Tom Trbojevic in his peak season, who's not even on the field right now. What are you talking about? AJ Brimson and Jaden Campbell off to Tina Fasu Malawi. So one try represents a game that happened 5 years ago with a completely different Manly team, and Tom Trbojevic was the guy who got him back into it, and he's not even in this game. First tackle here at the 13. Oliver Pascoe gives it to Zane Harrison. Zane Harrison to Mikey Fodawaker, and Mikey Fodawaker is going to be 10 minutes away from the line, second tackle. Come on, I go to the left-hand side. Pascoe, Zane Harrison, Jaden Campbell. Easy try there. Get that right in you, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Belly firmer, slap that one. Grab that one down your 2021 comeback lag and shove that right on down there. Belly firm with the try time. 32-20 with the kid to come. Take that one off as Adam G, why don't you? Get that one off. Get that one off, yeah. Wall there from Jamal Fogarty. Still playing for the Titans. Awful defense from Manly, by the way. Awful defense from Manly. Look at this line defense. What is that? Ruben Garrick is far too in there. Enough room to land a plane. Gee whiz. Commissar's the Manly right edge implode defensively. That was awful defense there. 12-point game. 14 points if we can get the conversion. Manly and Tigers downfall needs to be studied. Yeah, look, sure, but we can understand Manly more than Tigers. No, we can understand both of them, really. You can understand both of the issues there. Paul says, who doesn't love an excited supporter? Rooster Man. Hey, Rooster Man, you didn't ask me before, is it okay if I celebrate this try? Is it okay? 14 points the difference. Is it okay? Paseka at 3, man, was never going to be able to move laterally enough. Jacob says, you should come back to Australian commentate for Channel 9, bro. The whole family is loving watching this right now. Appreciate you, Jacob. Now, the best thing about what we do here is I get to interact with you guys, right? So I love my team. I love rugby league. I'm able to travel the world and experience the world whilst also getting to talk to you guys and interact with you. I don't want to be sitting next to Blocker Roach. I have no interest in being sitting next to Blocker Roach and hearing Tino Fasuamui and then having to deal with that, or hearing Cooper Cronk saying something's a try when it's clearly not a try, or hearing the commentary say, oh, look, it's a drop ball. But hey, listen, let's just let him get away with it, which is what they do all the time. Like, well, look, the rule is this, but I wish it wasn't. I can't deal with it. Like, I'm always open to opportunities and whatnot, man. But I prefer being here to be able to talk with the everyday punter and people just like me who are passionate fans. So second tackle here for the Titans. They're going to be at the 20. They give it out to Moaki Fodawaker, and Moaki Fodawaker is going to bring this ball now to the 25, to the 30 on third, or 25 on third tackle. 20 minutes to go here to game, folks. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Zane Harrison now is going to bring this ball to the 40. As a Sharks fan, I think Adam G should summon Specsavers. Great grand final. That's his claim to fame. Khalees Haas taken down to the 40. Now Oliver Pascoe back to Jaden Campbell. And Jaden Campbell's going to whack that ball up. Not really much of a chase here. And now Manly, Jason Saab brings it out. Nice to see AJ and... Well, Khalees Haas is coming off the field injured here. God bless him. Best Haas in the business, that bloke. Payne Haas wishes he was as good as Khalees. Wishes he was as good. He's dreaming. He dreams, son. Payne Haas, who is she compared to Khalees? Who is she? Who is she? Third tackle now at the 35. No, need the commentary here, man. Get around you. Left-hand side, Josh Felitti. And Josh Felitti brings his ball out into the 48 and 4 tackle. And now there's an injury for Jackson Sherrod, God bless him. And now they'll go out to the right-hand side. Hamaligola Kawatu to Lee Hapawade. And Hapawade taking down to the 40 on fifth tackle. And it says, how's the blood pressure today? It's pretty all right. Pretty all right in comparison to other games. Before we get in with the bomb, let that... Kiana gets it, and he'll just be taken down to 15 on first tackle. Olivia says, who are we picking in the next game? I can't decide. I will take the Dolphins, but I'm not convinced in either team. But I will take the Dolphins at home. This one down to about the 20. Easy one there for Lee Hapawade. And he will bring it back here to the 30 on first tackle. Stream frozen for anyone else? Is it? Is the stream frozen for everybody or what? So second tackle now for Manly, and they're going to be at the 40. And Jason Saab, we're back. Okay, refresh the stream, guys. Everyone watching the stream, refresh it. I don't know what just happened then. I've got the stream going fine for me. Just refresh the stream if it froze for you so that you're live with me. Tell me how many fingers I'm holding up so I know how far behind you are. So Manly now at the 40. After Ethan Bollamon, he'll be at the 33 on fifth tackle. Sammy ran 150 metres in 3 games in a row. Can't wait. Sure, but defensively, he's been really poor today. Yeah, it's been really poor. 6 or 7 fingers. Muppet. Oh, no, Kiana! No, Kiana. No, Kiana. No. That was the worst kick of all time from Manly, and Kiana's just dropped the ball and given up a try. That was the worst kick. That was the most undeserving try of all time, Manly. We've just gifted you another free try. That is awful. There is no reason for Keanu to drop this ball here. He's in the field of play, and he's in the in goal. All he needs to do is catch the ball, bro. There's no real pressure on him at all. There's no pressure on him at all there. Keanu, bro, that's so poor. That's so poor. Manly just scored the most undeserving try I've ever seen off of the back of Keanu. Is Garrick on? He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. That's a penalty, Titans. He's offside. He's offside, but also Keanu's going to do better there. But Ruben Garrick is offside. 100%. He's offside. It's not even close. He's well offside. I don't know why we're still waiting. What? How is that try confirmed? What are you talking about? How is that onside? Dude, he's offside by 4 meters. Shut your mouth, Adam G. You are a moron, just like all your other officials. How on earth is that called onside? Oh my gosh, the bunker is just actually a fucking joke, bro. Like, they actually just are a joke. What is the point, bro? What is the point? What is the point? Look how offside he is, bro. He's offside by a good 2 meters, man. He's offside by a good 2 meters. If Max Plath is offside in Origin, how is Ruben Garrick not offside there? If Max Plath is off in Origin, how is Ruben Garrick not offside right there? Outrageous, bro. Get him back into the game. They give him a free try just before, and then they give him that try there with the bunker. Outrageous. State-of-the-art bunker, they reckon, Jake. State-of-the-art bunker. Second tackle. I lost the ball. Ball don't lie. Ethan Bullimore knock on. Come on, score a try here. Score a try and put 40 on him. It's not your fault, Manly, that the bunker is a moron. Tino Fasimalawi here is at the 20 on first tackle. They go out to the left-hand side. Yeah, okay, sure. Keanu should be catching it, but he shouldn't. It shouldn't be a try, regardless. Sure, but it shouldn't be a try, regardless. He's offside. They go to the left-hand side to Tino, and Tino's at the 10 on third tackle. Come on, footy gods. Give us a try here. Give us a try here to say ball don't lie. Chris Randall, Zane Harrison. Oh, pass the ball, Zane. You've got Keanu right there for another try. Keanu Kenny, he'll get that ball back onto the inside of Moaki Fodawaker, and Mo is going to bring this ball now to the 10. 15 minutes to go. It's actually outrageous, bro. Keanu Kenny. Oh, mate. Oh, my gosh. I'm actually going to lose my mind at the Gold Coast there. How is Keanu getting tackled on 5th of the 10? Bunker is for the NRL officials to earn their keep by apologising the next day that the try should not have been allowed. We get it every week, mate. Every single week. Like, either way, it's an issue with Keanu, but, like, geez, it shouldn't even come down to that, mate. It shouldn't even need to come down to that. Dead set. Jackson Sheriff fouled his HIA. Forward tackle now. Can imagine Hane's fuming at the moment. Mate, we're all fuming at the moment. You're absolutely right. Jamal Fogarty, we're still up by 8 points here, but it's just so bullshit. It's so bullshit because we should be up by 14. Nobody at marker. Come on! Come on. Nobody there to pick the ball up, and Adama Ho's going to steal the ball at the 40. Good run here from Keanu to the 50. Breaking new bunker ruling. He ran himself onside once the ball bounces. Is that a joke referencing yesterday's game? First tackle is 6 again for the Titans at the 45. Jake says, don't worry, it comes around. When does it come around for the Titans? When do we get these kind of calls? When do we get these kind of calls? When do the Dragons get their kind of calls? I can see multiple games this year that you look at it and go, well, the Dragons have been stiffed. Oliver Pasco, Keanu Kenny, great run here. Great run, Keanu. Great run, Keanu. Gets the offload away. Drop ball backwards there from Jojo. Tyler Tackwell, get him down before he goes over the sideline. Taking him down to the 20. He might be injured here. God bless him. No, please tell me he's okay. No, he's okay. Oh, Dean Yaramia is... Oh, there's an injury here for both teams. Manly errors are shocking. This is why we lost the game in Manly when we had all these errors. For us, Justin the Human. Oh, yeah, good offload there from Keanu. Good run from Keanu, but Jojo Feeder just unfortunately can't bring the ball in. This is going to be a hip drop here. It's going to be a hip drop against Dan Yaramia. This is going to be a hip drop against Dan Yaramia. This might be bin here. Yaramia might be getting binned here. And the thing is that he's standing up. It's definitely a penalty. Yep, Yaramia is going to the bin. All right, well, we're about to see me in the bin for the next 10 minutes, so Manly is your chance. Another bullshit call. No, it's not. This is consistent, unfortunately. It is a simple offence, and it's nice to see Daniel Amir go up to top tackle well there and say, I apologise. It is a simple offence. It's not a bullshit call. There's been plenty of bullshit calls here for Manly. That's not one of them. If we lose, I'm going straight down to NRL headquarters for that bullshit call. But there's been multiple gem kite. They got given 2 6-agains from absolutely nothing for their second last try. And then they got given that try with an offside as well. Their last 2 tries have come off of either Adam G or the bunker. It's incredible. The first 3 tries were legitimate because we just allowed Jason Saab, one of the fastest players in the game, to have free space in the left wing. Or the right wing. But outside of that, their last 2 tries have come off of officials' calls. And now it's going to be Taniela Paseka who brings this ball to the 40 on second tackle. They go to the left-hand side. Now they give it off here to Joe Walsh, to Lee Hubawade. And he'll be taken down here at the 40 on third tackle. Good tackle from Zane Harrison. And now it's going to be Joe Walsh at the 40. Taniela Paseka. It'll be 4 tackle now at the 33. They go out to the left to Joe Walsh. Joe Walsh, quick pass, Lee Hubawade. He'll get locked down to the 20 on fifth tackle now. Jake Simpkin gets it across to Jamal Fogarty, and Fogarty's going to put that ball up. And Phil Sami, great tackle in there, surely. Come on. Come on! 11 and a half minutes to go here. Saba's grabbed the arm. They're going to challenge this. Okay, you can challenge this all you like, Manly. We get the ball regardless. What are you challenging? Okay, cool. We get 15 metres on a penalty. Why would you risk a challenge here when you won't get the ball back regardless? We don't knock the ball on you. Why would you risk this challenge for 15 metres? Why would you risk this challenge? So he's grabbing at his arms right there. No matter what, we catch the ball, though. He may be trying to catch the ball here, but at the end of the day, originally it's been called a penalty here. But, we've caught the ball anyway, so why challenge this? Yeah, it's not worth the challenge from Saab, which is what the commentary's saying too. So you've cleared the tackle in the air, whatever. But the point is that there's no point to the challenge here. Adam G's dead set having one of the worst refereeing games I've seen. Adam G's a knob, bro. Adam G's a knob, mate. Deary me. Deary me. All right. So it's going to be second tackle here. Oh, Titans are away. AJ, go AJ. 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 At the 30, the 25, the 20. He's taken down for second tackle. Quickly. Quick play the ball. Go right. Jaden Campbell. That's a penalty. That's a sin bin. That's a penalty. That's a sin bin. That's a sin bin. Send the bin. Yes, come on. Fuck off the field, Josh. Off the field, Josh Fleety. Shush. Up the field, baby. Shush. Piss off, son. You've clearly come in there, swiped at the arm, on a quick play the ball. That is a textbook sin bin. As a textbook sin bin. Textbook sin bin. Textbook sin bin here. They're challenging this here, Manly. Hold here, Titans got this. So JC, Faletti, he's going to swipe at the arms, watch. He's going to swipe at the arms. Yep, thank you very much. Off your pop, son. Thanks for the lost challenge. And also, mind you, it's just ridiculous from Manly. Ridiculous. Off your pop, Josh Faletti. Off your pop. Go for the try here, Titans. It's an 8-point game. Go for the try. What a run from AJ Brimson. Poor tackle there from Layafi and also from Jake Trebojevic. Titans break away. Chance to seal the game right now. 10 minutes to go to the game, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. So Tino, he's going to be 15 metres away. Score a convert try here. We get this. 10 minutes to go. Thumbs up, subscribe. Next game, Dolphins, Cowboys in 20 minutes' time. My wakey Fodder wake up. And Fodder wake is going to be at the 5. Come on. They go to the right-hand side. Zane Harrison. He's got Keanu Kinney here. Keanu. Try time, baby. Shove that one down your esophagus, you dog referees. Come on, TJ! Take that one, you dog officials. Take that one, officials. You've tried your absolute damn hard out to get Manly back into this game, and the Titans are more than likely going to win this game here. You've tried your absolute damn well hard out to try and take this game away from us here, officials, but yet we are going to probably get the win here. Keanu, shows your feeder, bang. Make it 40 here, Titans, come on. Make it 40. Make it 40. On fire, I love this team. Good on them. Good on them. Might get 40 here. We've still got a chance at a Fetty bomb, by the way. We've still got a chance at a Fetty bomb, by the way. 2 tries away from it. There's a chance. Put 50 on them so we can make Manly again. Have Manly given up 50 this year? I don't know if they have. Have they? Have Manly given up 50 this year? Is it kickable? I took 39.5. Yeah. 39.5. You should get this, Jess. But then again, still 9 minutes to go. And if he doesn't, it's not like guaranteed, but like he should be getting it. Jaden Campbell, he will. Oh, he's missed the kick. He's hit the post. It's hit the post, but saves 12 points. The game's still on here. Come on, Titans. Come on, Titans, man. If I'm Manly, I'd go short now. I know it's 9 minutes to go, but I'd go short now. Both teams have manned the bin. Manly won't see their player back, whilst the Titans will get ours back with about 3 minutes to go. Manly haven't conceded 50 since like 2022, I think. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just glad that surely Manly, I know the Manly fans here aren't like this, but surely Manly fans are going to blame the referee for this, because surely it's pretty noticeable that it's the flip side. And knock on from Jason Saab. Keanu Kenny gets the ball, and he'll get taken out the 25-0 tackle. Andrew says, if you're not a Sydney team, Adam G will do his best to make the game harder. Mate, Adam G and the bunker today have just been off chops against the Titans, but hey, listen, right now we're still doing the job. First tackle at 30. They go to the right to Tino. Tino now to the 40. Good run, Tino. Keanu Kenny's away here. Oh, high tackle, penalty. Penalty, referee. He's just come across the top of Keanu's head. Good on Keanu for standing up and just getting up with it regardless. Chris Randall, we're all over him here. We're all over him right now. We're all over him. Finish him off. Finish him off with a try here, Titans. Finish him off with a try here. More here, Tino. Tino's going to step back onto the inside. Tino's been awesome today. That's not awesome. But it's gone backwards. Still Titans ball to 28. 4 tackle. 6 again. Shut your mouth, Ruben Garrick. Shut your mouth. First tackle here. 28. Come on, Titans. Phil Sami. 8 minutes to go here. We've got a chance to finish the game off right damn well now. Good run, Oliver Pascoe. He's been awesome today. He's our man in the match. He's been unbelievable. The work rate I've seen from Oliver Pascoe today has just been exceptional. Exceptional stuff. Third tackle. They give it off to Tino. Tino at the 15. They get off to Zane Harrison. Keanu Kenny right through the... Oh, he's lost the ball. And Manly are going to get... Oh, dude. It was a good play, but yeah, Keanu just gets absolutely chopped down. Gets absolutely chopped down there, unfortunately. And now they go to the right-hand side to Hamoli Kawatu. Oh, my gosh. Phil nearly just got the intercept of Jerome's. I was feeling bad with Manly with the turbo thing, but they've been dirty this second half. Ryson says, mate, listen, I don't care about Manly. I care about the officials. It's not an insult to you Manly fans. No, nothing wrong with Manly fans at the moment, because there's no Manly fans here have been bad or anything like that. But I don't even blame Manly. I blame the officials for this travesty of an officiated game. And yet we're still probably going to win here. First tackle here for Manly at the 35. And Simpkin will be at the 45 now, second tackle. I haven't seen the Odyssey yet. I'm in Kazakhstan right now, bro, so it's very hard for me to find English-speaking cinemas, but I want to see the Odyssey. A guy to the left-hand side. And now Tolata Quad is going to be second tackle at 45. I hear it's amazing, though. You've killed Fosball. No, I think Pam Matter probably did that, Jono. I think Pam Matter probably did that one, man. Fourth tackle at the 40. We've just twisted that dagger. They go out to the right. They kick this ball across now. And it's going to be grabbed by Phil Sami. And Sami's now going to bring it out here to the 15. It's a 20 on first tackle. Started their form slump and have put a nail in the coffin on our finals. Well, no, there's no nail in the coffin, bro. You're only 2 points away from the finals. You've got a much better points differential than everybody around you. You're sweet. You're a very dangerous team right now. You're just not playing good footy. And you play the Sharks next week, which is a real concern because they could put a score past you if you play like this today. But they could also easily go and lose that game, the Sharks. I'm telling you, it's a worrying time for Manly. But with that being said, you're still in a fine position to make the finals, man. I know about our performance so rubbish. It is. But also, you've got plenty of time to rectify it. They go to the left right-hand side. Here's Zane Harrison, Keanu Kenny. Keanu Kenny's got a little bit of a hole there to be taken out to 40 on fit tackle. And they'll put that ball up into the air. The chase through here from Bowie Firma is good. Lee Harper-White grabs this at the 10. And you need to score now, Manly. You need to score right now. Yeremia still got 2 minutes in the bin. Josh Flea's still got another 5 minutes. I mean, he won't be back. And Manly will be taking out the 22nd tackle. Adam G reminds me of Perinara, the Cronulla player that became a ref. And yeah, I know Perinara. But it was cool against Ricky Short because Ricky dumped him as a player. Is that true? I didn't even know that. Is that true? Dude, that is that maybe why he stood back? Because I know he said it was because of mental health or something like that, which is fair, which is fine. It's not for everybody refereeing because you are going to cop her. They're away here on the right wing. Manly away here. Ruben Garrick. Someone needs to come inside. Someone needs to come inside. Nobody with him, though. They get off to Jamal Fogarty in the end. He'll go down to the left-hand side of Lee Hopawade. Taken down to the 15. Good start. 4th tackle now for Manly. Hold them out. They need a score here, Manly. They need a score. If you don't score here, it's done. If you don't score here, it's done. Taking another 5. Come on, Titans. Just hold out this one last tackle here. This one last tackle. Simpkin. They give it across. They kick it through. Knock on. Come on. Come on. Should have been a try for Lukwatu there. Should have been a try. Should have been a try there. 4 minutes to go. That was a really, really difficult kick to bring in there for Olakawatu. It was a little bit too in front of him, but it should have been a try. Vince, do you go for the Titans? No, I go for the Tajikistani cow farmers. That's who I go for. Massive cow farmer men. 3:40 to go. Fosball is dead. Titan ball sounds better to me. A little bit of Tino slap up here today. Oliver Pasco ball's mine. Bit of Pasco ball, son. 3rd tackle now for the Titans. This is going to be a good win for us. Keanu Kenny, great little run here. Gets it off to Tino. Tino gets through the tackle, and he'll be at the 40 on 4th tackle. Come on, Titans. Finish him off. Finish him off with a little bit of Pasco ball. 5th tackle here at the 25. So AJ's going to come off with a HIA here. Canberra, there's only real rugby league fans remember the 88 cow farmers. Massive cow farmers fan. Massive. I shouldn't even say Kazakhstan anymore. I should say Kazakhstan, consider I'm here. Stop sarcastic. Who do you go for? Look, to be fair with you, like I've always been a massive, massive Papua New Guinean Chiefs fan. Massive. Like I've been since I was born a Papua New Guinean Chiefs fan. Ever since their first game of footy was awesome. Yeah, it's just been awesome to me. I'm so proud of my Papua New Guinean Chiefs. 3 minutes to go. Huge Chiefs fan. So 3 minutes and 5 seconds. AJ Brimson goes off with the HIA. Good on you, AJ. Like, he's had a tough game defensively, but attacking-wise is good today. And they'll kick this ball across here. Bo chasing it through. So is Jojo. Jojo catches it. Get the offload away. Josh Paxton offloads it. Probably knock on. Now they're going to say it's play on here. Big Mo! Big Moe. Moe is the man. Moe is the man. And the Titans go a win. Moe is the man. Oh, it's going to be no try. It's going to be a knock on there. Damn it, Moe is massive. Oh, boys. Guess what? 12 points and 2.5 minutes to go here. Let's try this Kazakhstani beer. Let's try it. Smells not bad, actually. Tastes like success. It tastes like damn well success here, son. Ah, boy. It's only 10:50 in the morning for me over here. Having a nice little Kazakhstani brewski. And they're going to drop the ball here. Yeah. Knock on. We're going to win. Dayton's going to win. Going to win and smack Manly today. Get on the plane back to Brookvale today. See by slap you in the mouth. Slap. Oh, Gold Coast Titans. Bop. Oh, Gold Coast Titans. Oh, Gold Coast Titans. Slap, Manly back to Brookvale. See you later. And Adam G, you can get off the Gold Coast, and I really hope that you never return. I hope that Adam G never returns. Ever. Tiger Hood with the $2 donation. Titans to win, wish our best more. Get around your Tiger Hood. Get around it. Well, Benny, Titans Dragons next week. Wakey for the Waker. Second tackle at 35. Come on, boys. Tino, short ball, forward pass. Manly ball. Oh, boy. How good does it feel to actually win? How good does it feel to actually win? Someone says these refs are next level. You can't tell me this is their full-time job. Abysmal performance from them. Titans the better team. Nonetheless, agree. Yeah, the referees have been more so against us today, but they've also been awful. They've also just been awful for both teams. But there's also no way that I'm going to, and I'm not saying that you're saying this, there's no way I'm going to hear Manly fans complain about that they've been robbed. And again, you didn't do this. But if there are Manly fans online who complain that they've been robbed here, that will be just amazing. Manly are away here. It'd be just amazing to hear. It really would be. Keanu Kenny, he gets through. That's going to be a try, Tyler quarter. Well, you're done too late there, lads. Too late there. Just another human with a $3 donation sends up the Penguins. Son. Too little, too late, Manly. Cheers to that bad boy. Cheers to that bad boy. Celebrate it. I'll celebrate with you for the try. Oh, Gold Coast Titans. Oh, Gold Coast Titans. Oh, Gold Coast Titans. We're undefeated on top of the ladder for a reason. Oh, Gold Coast Titans. Oh, Gold Coast Titans. Oh, Gold Coast Titans. Undefeated on the top for a reason. Titans, we will get the win, baby. 38-30. Kick to come here to Manly. But we have shacked a nice little dagger. Bushka. Right into the Manly side, son. Fuzz ball. I prefer Pasco ball here, son. Pasco ball for the win. Jamal Fogarty, he's still a Titans player because he's had a rough one, and it will finish off as 38-32 to the damn well Gold Coast. We will stay in 16th. But Pasco ball. I want a bit of volley, Pasco ball. Oh, Pasco ball. I want a little bit of Pasco ball. Pasco, man. I love a bit of Pasco, man. Titan slap it. 38-32. 38-32 will be the final score. And I'm super happy. Roger, this is the last time, bro. I'll just hide you from the channel the next time, bro. If you're just going to be a knobhead every single comment. So we'll see on the next stream. But if you're just going to be a dickhead for every single time, I'm just going to hide you. But guess what? We won 38-32. I'm happy with it. We'll take everything that we can possibly get. Can't get me down right now. We're going to be going live for the Dolphins versus Cowboys game right after this one. Titans, we slap it. We slap it. And we'll see you on the next games. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for new rounds here. I appreciate you as always. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Pasco Bulls, son. See ya. Pascal, man.